about what kinds of things do I think will respond well for the, the regulars in our community, but also pulling in new people when it comes to streaming something new or streaming something that maybe I've streamed once before and like maybe revisiting it. Sometimes I get in my own head and think, too hard and over analyze what I think might do well, what might not do so well. And sometimes you just gotta fucking roll with it. I mean, at the same time, I do legitimately try to be conscious of something that I think might be boring as shit to viewers and that kind of shit. Because there's a lot of games that I enjoy playing or I would enjoy playing on stream, but just some games are just kind of a hard sell to stream unless you have like a really specialized kind, like a finely tuned audience that is done for a specific kind of niche. Some games or some series or some genres even, I in my experience, are a little bit tough. But Clone Drone was great, man. And then this Kenshi, which is always like lurking in the background, always just waiting for that time when I can finally get that shit going. Speaking of getting stuff going, by the way, I went ahead and initiated the multi-stream. So the multi-stream is popping. And we are all set. Is what I will say when I press this button. Now it's all set. Yes. Okay, now we're good. Now we are good. So let's go ahead and jump in. 10 Dead Doves. I don't know much about this game. But I've heard it's good, and I think I saw like a few seconds of the trailer, and I said, all right, I don't want to like spoil it myself, so I've chosen to avoid watching anything of substance about this game. All I know is that it's got some psychological horror aspects to it, and it looks cool as hell. So let's jump in. Empty slot. That's me. I'm the empty slot. Meerkat says, Alex, when are you gonna play Cuck Simulator or MILF Breeder 2? Someday, Meerkat, someday. Ooh, found footage.
I'm not gonna do it.
What, are you scared?
Yeah, I'm terrified.
You won't fight. What are you afraid of?
Nothing. Can I leave now?
Come on, play along. We're running out of time.
Fine.
Running out of time for what? Very mysterious. The found footage vibe is not what I was expecting, but I'm not complaining.
Come on.
Got that low poly aesthetic.
I can almost taste it.
Cool cinematography though. I'm kind of vibing.
Please. So close. It's gotta be here somewhere.
That's so wild. The face close-ups are kind of weird. They're kind of wild, but I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Yeah, interesting aesthetic. Was there any MS Paint challenges? Farsight redeemed one, but it was getting kind of late.
I lost it.
So I refunded the points from last night, and we went ahead and did his redemption just a little bit earlier.
Just gotta find
And I think it's in the Discord server. If I did it right, it should be in the Discord server. Let me double check. Did I post it? Yeah. It is there. So you can see exactly what he had for us. It's a fun one. Surprisingly, it's a fun one. You can probably sprint. You can like do a mild little jaunt. A mild saunter. There's a quick turn. Whoosha! Whoosha! I'm gonna be like the guy. I'm gonna be like the fucking. Is this a pigeon meme where the guy's got the butterfly? Is this a dove?
They'll all understand.
Alright, tell you. Just follow the path. Nice and simple. We'll all understand, he says. What if the cops are looking for him specifically? All shall be revealed soon, I do believe, my friends.
What is that noise?
Is that a kazoo? Is that Alias? Alias does have his kazoo redemptions on his stream. He didn't tell me he was in this game. It sounds like a kazoo, yeah. Yeah, I get the warm lighting. The facial animations are... I like it. It's weird. I thought maybe the bird was doing it every time he was pecking at the floor. I'm wondering if it's a duck call.
Well. Thought you got busted.
It was a kazoo.
How did you...
Been waiting. Just cut right through the woods. Don't know what the hell you were doing. Check it. Found a kazoo.
Check it. Anyway,
Signal.
it was a signal. It was a secret signal that no one else could have interpreted. Encrypted signal.
Matches the description.
Come on, send it. I'll boost you.
No. Can't hop fences anymore.
Couldn't tell if that was barbed wire. Meerkat says, I will blow a kazoo
What's the plan?
in the apocalypse with zero hesitation.
I'll find a way then.
If I find an object on the ground, I will stick it on my mouth and blow. That is something I will do with no hesitation. What's his name? Sean Russell. Good old Sean Russell.
Do your thing, man. He said it's here somewhere. Keep an eye out.
It is here. All right. Oops. Oh, am I stuck? Oh, there we go. I got like magnetized to him. He has a magnetic personality. The chain gate. Can I unchain it?
Locked from the other side.
Locked from the other side.
Can't get in from here.
Can't get in from there. What do we got over here? Changing winds. Okay. Oh. There was something else. Oh, well, it's like pointing me. There's something in the top right pointing me to a question mark thing. But then we have the sign.
This place gives me the creeps.
Reads not. Park sign. What about this guy? That tunnel looks encouraging. My beautiful Persian wife loves the Second Amendment, and my pit bull is hungry. I'm gonna guess that is not a government regulation, federal mandate sign. Somebody might have a passion for graphic design. Graphic design is their passion. Yo, what's up, Bum Rocky?
What are you, Sir Walter? Come here.
Yeah, if I could like deconstruct something. Like if there was like, yes, pick up a thing and then try to combine it with something else. The one where the guy's like, let me just build a ladder. That one got my eyes really good when I first saw it. Is there anything else with this guy? Just the wind is changing frequently. Just to be clear, was there no other interaction option with the tunnel? Was the police line? That also kind of catches my eye. No other interaction with the tunnel, though. I was thinking maybe that would be it. There's like tracks on the ground, maybe? Can I go back this way? No, it does not appear to be. Was there anything back this way that I might have missed? Let's talk to the guy again and see if he had noticed anything else with that tunnel. He's standing up now. Oh, dead flashlight. Big batteries, dead flash. Oh, I'm seeing a
I hate carrying these suckers.
seeing a common theme here.
Better safe than sorry.
Jurabel, the little hamster fellas. That's fun.
Let me know when you find something. Quit playing around, dude. Hurry up.
Okay, I'll look at this. There we go.
Come
I'll
on,
take
pop
that.
those suckers in.
All right, time to pop the suckers in. It's tab. Okay. No journal entries. We have no map, no visions. Visions, you say? All right.
Watch where you point that thing.
He's so happy. Look at that smug face he had. So now we're going in the tunnel.
But I can't fit. Big backpack and all.
Right.
You got it. I'll root for you back home.
When you're a saint, pray for me.
All right. I don't know if there's limited juice on this thing. We'll assume probably not. We're probably okay. In we go. I wonder if we'll eventually have to be crawling on our hands and knees. There's like little floaties. See the floaties in the air there?
Jeez.
So now...
Greetings, valiant knight. How'd it go?
Excuse me? Oh.
I'll blind you again.
Wait, what is it? Oh yeah, chain gate, right. Unlock that shit. There we go.
It'll get dark soon.
It was really that simple? I was expecting some bullshit.
My middle name.
Thought it was Jersey.
Because I can't help but wonder. Like I see this, and I go, wait, can I interact with these? Oh, like he's actually always blocking me. Oh god, I'm stuck. This is why they gave us an unstuck option. Oh, yep, that's why. That's why we have an unstuck option. There you go. I saw like the Winnebago, and I went, now wait a second. Is there? It's probably just there for, to like look pretty. Yeah, you actually can't get close to it. Okay. Yeah, so the mobile home, I say, wait a second. That looks interesting, but it's not meant to be. Just in the background. Some tools. Nothing we can use though. Anything here? Some garbage. Nothing of note. You know how it is. This is an adventure game, so like you're always on the lookout for what is a key object that I might be able to take with me. Like maybe it doesn't obviously appear to be useful right now, but maybe it will be later on. Lighter than air bacteria, my favorite. And not for the wire, he says. We're gonna learn more about the person who loves the Second Amendment. Not a state of emergency, a state of minor concern. Avian phenomenon that has continued to plague the mountainous regions. The article has been torn off. Okay. What's the name there? Leon Sokolov. Okay. Could there be soft locks? I hope not. I would imagine probably not. That's kind of an antiquated practice. The idea of like, oh, you've soft locked the game because you didn't talk to that one NPC 30 minutes into the game and didn't get the right MacGuffin, and because of it you can't beat the final boss. Like, there's no. I don't think this game would pull a King's Quest kind of thing, where yeah, you get stuck in a soft lock situation.
Let's hope it stays that way.
It's kind of an antiquated game practice or game design practice, unless it was like an oversight. Unless it was like a thing that the developers just like didn't get a chance to fix.
Nobody's home.
Let's
nothing.
hope it stays that way.
Okay. Time to rifle through his garbage.
This place is a ghost town.
It's not really a town. A couple mobile homes. Goes to mobile home park. And then it said litter, which is okay. So I guess that's to say, like, if there's maybe something interesting, it'll point you towards the interesting series of objects. And then I picked up just some trash. One piece of trash, give or take. Good for me. I'm helping. It might have a use, maybe.
I don't think anyone's lived here for ages.
Okay, nothing here.
Hell of a grand finale. This place is gorgeous.
Shut up. I'm trying to concentrate.
Sorry.
So keep an eye out for the wire.
At the same time.
You want to find the damn legend or not?
Legend,
Yeah,
you say?
I got an idea. I'll sit in the woods with a bag on my head.
Whatever. Pretend you're too cool. You're the one crawling through shit.
That was runoff.
It's totally different. Okay. Kind of hard to read the labels. Go ahead and take it. Whether or not it's significant, we'll find out soon. Does this continue? No, it does not. All right. I see what the sign says. Tobacco free, smoke free. That's fine. Appreciate your cooperation. I'm gonna guess there probably is no actual time limit. We're probably not literally under any sort of gun, but I'm trying to keep things moving along here. We have again a very light.
Wait, be quiet. Did you hear that?
You're the one talking.
I'm serious. Be quiet. What is that?
Like sneak button, yeah. Yeah, we do have a very light jog button, but it's not much. Every time my guy stops or runs into a wall, he goes, What do you think it is that we heard? Oompst or what could it have been? Some dead birds. I don't know if those are doves.
This one's barred shut.
Phone ringing?
What had happened here?
This is barred shut.
It's still warm.
Still warm, he says.
Let's not linger.
Whenever I find a dead anything, the first thing I do is touch it to test its warmth. A very common thing. Very common, normal thing to do.
Ranger phone network. Your safety is important to us. This call may be monitored. Network voicemail. Phone 14.
Wait. The phone was ringing. It's a voicemail?
3A1. Unread message.
Hey, Rick. You're blowing up my inbox, man. Why do you keep saying the weather's getting bad? It was bad. Past tense. That was 2 weeks ago. You're freaking me out. Call me back when you get a chance.
I'm not sure I understand how the voicemail was calling this phone. His eyes are very large.
A Ranger phone. These are connected to others in the network.
Regardless, he was trying to reach another ranger. Rick, I think was the guy's name. Talk about bad weather. Allegedly. Oh, trash can? Anything in the trash can? Nothing? Okay. Let's keep looking.
Psst. Is that the wire?
Gotta be. Might
It's
have
a
to.
wire.
Be careful.
So do not touch the wire. Alright. So what these guys were looking for is still...
What the?
unknown to us. I'm gonna guess they weren't looking for birds dropping out of the sky, though, en masse like that. Yeah, it's not a tripwire. Yeah, no one's been fucking claymored. Ant farm or bust?
These crows are... Damn.
See, these are crows, not doves.
Wire. Do you see the wire?
Either crows or blackbirds.
Lie to me.
Or ravens. I don't know, I can never tell the difference. Especially when it's a low poly.
Wire and an extension cord. Is he blind or stupid?
Oh, that might have been a dove, though. Oh, you alright, buddy?
Back to square one. Mark?
I'm good. I'm good. I just...
You need to lay down, man? He's close. We gotta bail. We're gonna get nailed for trespassing.
I'll be right back.
So a glimmer of something.
Mark?
Our guy looks so bewildered. I mean, this is a weird situation. What's it say? Leonard. Hold on. Cranax, and the Resolute Retributes. Fred's Pizza and subs. I always love in games like this. I always love just like looking at the advertisements and on like bulletin boards and that kind of thing. Advisory warning. There's the bird thing we saw earlier. Yeah. Yeah. Leonard Cranax. Ant farm or bust. Well, maybe there's an ant farm we can find. I don't know if the ant farm is of alien variety or not. Flashlight on. Is our guy not following us though? He said we gotta bounce. I guess my guy's venturing off on his own. Alright, I'm gonna go talk to that guy really quick just to make sure I didn't miss something, but I'm assuming the other guy's gonna be like, hey, I'm just gonna stay here. But you go on ahead for some reason. Nothing. Yeah, no interactions. Alright. I will indeed go on ahead. Because our guy saw something. Saw like a glimmer of something. We gotta investigate. Condemned. Bureau of Land Management and the United States Department of Vision? Department of Vision? The handmade sign just makes me doubt its authenticity. Is it a Lenny Kravitz? It could be Bumrock. Yeah, I was actually wondering the same thing when I first saw it. Oh gosh. Are we about to have a 2001 obelisk evolutionary moment for mankind? We'll touch the obelisk. Bunch of rocks placed on it. Stones. There's a dove. And it's not dead. Oh, but it sees us. Oh. Welcome to the dove zone. Time to play chess. Not what I was expecting. It's hard to know what to expect. Oh. He might, Justin. Or he might dunk on him in the chess game. No, never mind. Ouch. Alright. And now, into the void we explore. Same kind of like, sort of half jog action. Very striking silhouettes. And yeah, it's a little bit, it's a little jarring, the contrast. Couldn't make much sense of that one. A ladder. Our guy does get winded after a minute, so he can't sprint. He can't jog forever. Have to. Oh, there was something in the foreground there. Oh, now we can sprint a little bit better though. Like a more desperate run. Yeah, I couldn't quite make much of that one. Yeah. Is this the Fortress of Solitude? It kind of has that vibe, doesn't it? Interesting walk cycle. If you don't hold sprint, yeah, look at that. He's doing like a little, like a weird little like, it's like a little half run. Anyway. Trying to get toward this. I guess this is like big mega structure. Almost like he's limping. I have my flashlight? I do not have my flashlight. And now we can inhabit the pawn. A new vision. Access and use the visions. Okay. I would like to use my vision. I also found this. I forgot to read it earlier. Daniel. 2003. Maybe that's when this game takes place. Just gotta find a cassette player. So you can listen to that shit. Visions. I shall use it.
Come on. We're behind. 6:46. 16 minutes behind schedule. 16. Ugh. It's getting bad out there. How much longer?
It's all very mysterious. Like Meerkat said, yeah.
Waiting for you.
Kind of hard to make sense of anything. Not sure what we were looking for, not sure what this signifies. That's probably the whole point. To keep us guessing. Speaking of things not necessarily making a lot of sense and keeping things guessing, keeping the viewer guessing. Viewer or player.
In the air around us, torched our wrists on his great manuscript.
Is he very large?
Shambling shakes of cloth and oil drapes for a muddled straight limps through this hall.
Looks very large, very thick. But I don't bring this up to say that, like, oh, this reminds me of something he would have made, but David Lynch passed away today. I don't think this is Lynchian necessarily. I'm not implying that, but just noting the hand move. No, just noting that, yeah, David Lynch did pass away. I didn't realize he was in declining health, but in doing some reading, it does not sound like a huge surprise. Hand is now in punchy mode, in grippy mode. Apparently, he'd had some pretty rough lung problems for quite some time. And it was 82, so not young, no spring chicken, but still sad. Still sad that he passed. I'll confess, I don't think I've ever watched anything of his. I don't think I've ever watched any of his movies, and I probably ought to. I know Eraserhead is a big one for a lot of folks. Twin Peaks, of course. Well, not. I'm not gonna say everybody loved Twin Peaks, but I know it's a cult classic for sure. To the lock of the first door and the creaking of hinges were audible. Only two persons who have the key to this door, murmured Morrill. Cockles? Probably not cockles. It's probably like Cockles? Cockle, maybe? I'm not sure he pronounced that name, but yes. Whether or not that will be important remains to be seen. Now, honestly, the only thing I know about David Lynch is just like the fun, like weird stuff he would post on YouTube. The weather updates. Like, he was always very jovial. He was very jovial and like weird and kind of goofy. Maybe not goofy, but just kind of otherworldly. I know he was larger than life, though.
I turned to observe with a mournful glance.
He's got very wide shoulders.
How was the fall?
So Park Ranger's got the hat and everything. If you're like struggling to understand the symbolism, I'm not sure if this game is going for symbolism yet. It is getting weird for sure, but I'm willing to give it an honest shake. Can I meet this guy? Do I want to meet this guy? Yeah, in this game, it's not doing like that, like the whole like avant-garde walking simulator. This really does say a lot about society kind of game, at least not yet. That there is a lot of mystery. What's that face?
Let me know when your tongue is done spelunking my van's cup holder. I need you to navigate for me.
And we're back. Yeah, the weather reports, that's right.
Feel like death. Yeah, and you look like it too.
What I have seen of David Lynch is, I remember one of my friends showed me one of his music videos. Apparently he like made like 3 or 4 albums back in the day, back in like the early 2000s. They're very weird and ambient and avant-garde, but yeah, he like made music for a bit there as well. It's fucking weird. Crazy Clown Time, that was the one I watched. Weird music video for a weird song.
Probably stock up.
All right. At the gas station, time to stock up on
Who the hell
Something.
gave you these directions?
gas or snacks.
Magician never reveals their secrets.
Neither does the Zodiac Killer.
Curious if we could see the cost for gas. A game by Mark Buram II. I cannot sprint. No sprint for me. Pay here.
Huh.
If I was back 40, I'd name my store something real stupid too.
I like it.
I'm curious about this car.
Can't imagine it's very aerodynamic.
What's the name? Mulholland Drive, and thought it was enough. I know the big one for a lot of people was Eraserhead. I know he did other movies, obviously, but I know that's the big one for a lot of folks. And yeah, and Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks is like, oh, Inhabit? New Vision. Do I want to use the Vision now? Or do I want to wait? I guess I will use it now, I guess.
Get extra socks?
Did I get extra socks? Come on.
Sounds like a no.
You're triple checking way more than usual. You good?
Just curious. I see one pair of.
Yeah, I never did watch Dune. I never watched the old one, nor have I watched the new ones.
Your teeth and get in. We can chat on the way.
You're not nervous at all?
What's there to worry about? It's a
Blue
forest.
Velvet's a good one.
Nothing but trees.
Alright, so that was just a conversation. It seemed like it was just a conversation between the two friends. The dove's voice was the friend's voice.
Mankind's freakiest achievement.
I don't know if ice is that weird. An ice box is being a horribly freaky achievement. Newspaper stand. Will it tell us what year it is?
Nothing unusual here.
Shucks. I've read the book. That's the problem. Yeah, I've never engaged with anything relating to Dune. I've never read the books, any of them. I've never watched any of the movies. I would like to. I would like to read the first book. I've heard the first Dune book is very good. I've heard that it gets a little bit dense. Well, I've heard it gets extraordinarily dense after the first book. But I've heard the first one's pretty good.
Mark, how's
And I want to watch the movies at some point too.
Keys are on the rack. Paying customers only.
Paying customers only.
Oh, the stomach is eating itself.
Yeah, we're pumped too.
Aren't you guys a rest stop? Who makes a man pay for a bathroom?
Don't forget to gas her up.
Oh, we are way past that point.
Ha ha ha. I get it. Do I see more things to inhabit in the foreground there? Those little cylinders? Yeah, dense. Yeah, to put it mildly. What'd it say? Miles. I guess we already know his name.
What are you looking at?
Just admiring your physique.
You're just passing through.
We're on a mission. Just need
We
supplies.
Supplies. You some kind of cop? Hell no.
Hell no.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, very good. We have legally distinct Lay's potato chips. Not gonna check out yet. And
A 6-pack of a locker cock.
a Laka cock.
Through the night.
I feel a little bad for continuing to like kind of hover on this, but the whole thing where he's like, I just had 2 Cokes and a cookie. Marvelous. We're getting 6 Cokes. That means I need 12 cookies. No, I need 3 cookies. Old freezer.
I do not need anything cold. It makes my teeth hurt.
Free public bathrooms in Europe. Yeah, so I've heard. Yeah, I've never been to Europe. Or at least I've never been to mainland Europe. I've never been to like mainland Europe. I've been to a European country before.
Chance of this being fresh or not?
Okay, I thought this was the thing we could inhabit. Maybe we got hot dogs. Nothing in the freezer. Yes, I'd like to buy this mop.
Wax mix. These always get stuck in my teeth.
Wax mix? That sounds unpleasant. Why would you name it wax mix? The hell's wrong with him? cardboard box. Yeah, exactly. Well, like the bags of chips are in cardboard boxes. That's not quite as weird. Cash and grab, hot shot, owie ball. Yeah, a lock, a cock. Yeah, it's not Lay's. Hold on. I think when I like, yeah, there we go. It's like logos. Logos chips. I think we're good.
If I'm ready to go, I can check out now. I know y'all are looking for the ant farm. You know that fence is there for a reason.
It's on to us.
Don't go learning something you can't forget.
Wanted poster. Oh, man.
Hey, forewarning, I have no idea where this son of a bitch is.
We'll find it.
Easy for you to say. I'm the one driving.
Yeah, what are you gonna do when we find it?
Probably take care of my family.
Something valuable, maybe?
Older.
Damn. How do you break something like that? It's like a butcher knife hanging over my neck.
Interesting imagery.
I wonder what it took to get those guardrails up here.
That's a bit morbid, Sean.
You know what I meant. The guys who built that shit. The Valley Authority.
Alright, tone down the language a bit. The Tennessee Valley Authority handles power. In Tennessee.
Charlie's not here, man. Why do you care?
Some old bones in the 30s probably built those. Just watch where you're going.
That's a second time we use that phrase. Old bones.
Did you know that in Utah you can drink soda but you can't drink tea?
I will drink soda.
Just don't swear around my daughter. I'm not a Mormon.
Oh, son of a...
Don't swear around her, but I'm not a Mormon.
Sorry.
That doesn't sound good.
What, your old rust box stopped working?
No. The tank says E.
I get gas? Great.
So he just didn't get gas?
I guess we better start walking.
The daylight's almost gone.
How do you just do that? You go to a gas station and not get gas and then be surprised?
Whoa! Look at the big man with his Webster dictionary.
At least I know how to S-T-O-P!
I can read, dude!
Sean, what is the first rule of hiking?
Kill everyone you meet?
Stay put! Not the first rule of hiking, I mean when you're lost.
This is weird. This is wild.
This is how people die, you know! Are you a dyer?
You can wait in the car if you're scared.
The leaves are all wispy in the left there. Game saved. I feel a little bad like harping on this, but what is that dialogue? What was that dialogue we had just there? Like the weird, there's like these weird moments where like there's like these awkward pausings in between the words. Like the delivery is very weird for the dialogue, and then yeah, some of the word usage. Yeah, the guy's like, "What's the first rule of hiking?" No, I mean when you're lost. Like I get it. Like yeah, they're stressed out, but. And just from a writing perspective, yeah, bro goes to a gas station and just doesn't get gas. Unless he was telling us to get gas for him. But no, our guy was saying he was going to get, other supplies. It's just very bizarre. Do I still have the flashlight? I do.
I see you've joined me on my death march. You want to be up front?
Good idea. I'll hit all the tripwires.
There's the tripwires.
Nah, you're paranoid.
Unless you're somehow a different Sean, I think I'm better safe than sorry.
It'll be dark soon. Yeah, follow the road. That is how it goes, though. Oh, hold on. Look, I need more of the Coca-Cola. So maybe there is something to be said about picking up litter when you see it. Maybe there's like maybe it's a collectible. So we'll keep an eye out for other things like that in the background and or foreground. It's a little bit unintentionally funny. It's just very bizarre.
Walking the right way. Left side of the road against traffic.
Left
Why,
side.
You want me to stroller too?
Oh wait, no. My left.
That's a great
Their left.
image.
Goo goo ga ga. Bitch.
We'll try to like get any of those litter opportunities we can find them. But yeah, I don't know, just the weird kind of like the way the dialogue is written.
Like this.
And that gas thing is such an odd thing to like just kind of
Ant farm
neglect.
or bust. Give me ant farm or give me death.
Knock on wood.
Imagine the fanfare. Sean and Mark, rugged mountain MacGyvers. The ladies will love it.
What, gonna get your first kiss?
Low blow, Stetson. Middle school's a bitch.
Unless what happened is that like he's out of money and just didn't want to tell his friend. I could maybe see that approach. But otherwise, like I don't know, it's like I can't like get that out of my head. Also, it's not Fantastic Sam's, it's Samtastic Fams. Haircutting man. This is fantastic. All right, very good. Legally distinct haircut hair salon chain of sorts. So there's some more litter. There's a sign up ahead. But another... Oh, he's just gonna wait. Where's your sense of adventure, man? Come on. I'm gonna do all the work, all the heavy lifting here. Heavy lifting and litter lifting. World of Mystery. Appalachian Ant Mill. Missing teenager in the deep forested zones of eastern Appalachia. Puzzling set of photos from a reader in Pennsylvania. Generated a substantial amount of interest from the local backpacking community, which is probably what this is going for then. Lose that... Oh, tattoo. Okay. A satisfying dye that will please you? Don't stop everything. Go ahead and tat sufficiently. Bizarre. That name, Sokolov again. I don't know if it's the same first name, but same last name as earlier. Less than $3 for a steak dinner. I don't know, man. I don't know if I trust it. Oh, nice angle he's standing on there. If I'm spending $3 for steak, an entire steak dinner, it might be a little sus. Get what you pay for sometimes. Worry about the quality of the steak. Right, exactly. Yeah, they tried really hard. Just a classic spoonerism. We have Aaron and Mallory to thank for that one. That's called a spoonerism, whenever you switch the letters around like that. Miles is miles. In 3 miles. Fred's Pizza and Subs.
Miles to go.
I'm not walking 3 miles. I'm cutting through the woods.
Do you have a drop of common sense in your body?
No, but I have legs that are faster than yours.
Well, can we choose? Or do we have to take...
You're seriously gonna walk?
Yep. Alright.
Come on. I'm carrying the pack. You should be fine.
Stupid highway department.
Stupid highway department. You tell them. I don't know, man. Only 48 miles to Fred's Pizza and Subs. You know, a nice pizza does sound good. Better than stale hot dogs and lukewarm Coca-Cola. That's what I feel. That's what I feel. Farsight. 3 miles is really not bad, and they have hiking boots.
Thanks for
And like,
doing this, Sean.
you know, they're
I wasn't meant to hike up here.
they're not like wearing flip flops. They're wearing
Above all else, I'm a promise keeper.
stuff that's appropriate for walking decent distances. I mean, he has got the backpack, but it can't be that heavy, right? They're not like lugging a canoe around. Come on. Oh, that's a little bit ominous. Anything to say about this one, funny man? Nope, he's just silent as ever. This little stepladder. Just drop his ass as Farsight. What's up, Ace?
What? It's just. Hey,
Where's the light coming from?
Good. Mark?
Oh, our eyes are
wanna go
constantly
back?
bewildered. Like we're always freaked the fuck out anytime it looks at our face.
No. There is no going back.
There is no going back. So ominous.
Its very presence
Unnerves me. How are we finding the game? I don't know. I think I'm supposed to be bewildered. And I'm supposed to be unsure. I saw some garbage. Over the litter. Bunch. You can inhabit something. A new vision. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to be unsure of everything. I do I love this? I don't. Do I like this? I don't know. I don't think I hate it. I don't think I dislike it. It's just, it's bizarre. We're probably like 30, 40 minutes or so into the game. Ant farmer bust, yeah. Oh wow, a surprisingly amount of information about the tinfoil hot dog. Was not expecting that much information. Some of the dialogue and some of the, again, just the weird like pacing of the voice acting makes me wonder if this is a English not as a first language kind of game, which might maybe answer some of the just kind of like weirdness of the delivery and whatnot. I'm not trying to say that it's like that's a bad thing necessarily, but it might explain why it's just it's like not natural necessarily. It doesn't flow very naturally. Again, I think the whole point is to be off-putting and strange.
The monolith. It means something.
I was too worried about dragging your limp ass back to the van. Looked like a busted bridge to me.
Come on.
But you might be on the right track.
Really?
We might have a lead. Don't know our next step. Paradise was a bust.
Next step. Some food.
Yeah. And a toilet.
Well, that's where we just came from. We just got food. We just used the restroom at the gas station. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not conversations with this guy. Maybe they were conversations with ourselves. But again, like he was talking about going to the monolith. The next stop is some food and a toilet. So maybe it's like recollecting conversations we had in between seeing the monolith and waking up in the car. Yeah, we were talking about that, Farsight. We were talking about, like, I don't want to say this, I don't want to, like, imply that this game has a Lynchian kind of thing going on.
The car with my mouth.
Weird thing to just volunteer, by the way. Hey, bro, I'm a great throat goat. I can suck all the gas out like a champ. More stuff about the more flyers for that same event. But yeah, I don't want to like I don't want to like speak ill, or I don't want it to be what's the word, like derivative by saying, oh, this thing is weird, therefore it's Lynchian. I know that's probably a kind of poor form, especially because the poor guy just passed away tonight, or today rather. Well, we were talking about that earlier. Anytime he sees something that is like just vaguely weird, like this is,
Put your head in that thing.
for some of us, it is what comes to mind.
Do I look that desperate?
Nothing else?
I bet you $10.
Yeah, nothing else. I was thinking maybe you would say something else, but nothing.
Do I look that desperate?
Let us continue. I'm trying to think, what is a good example of something that I've played that might be Lynchian?
Yeah.
For sure, some of the Haunted PS1 game demos that we played, in those PS1 game demo disc packs, some of those would probably be considered Lynchian, but those are usually a lot shorter, like shorter games. New vision. Crowbar. So we get visions that involve these objects. We don't actually get to use these objects for anything. Yeah, pay me $10. Yeah, best I can think of is he's out of money and he didn't want to like tell us or something. That's the best I can figure. Because that blows my mind. The idea of going to get gas, getting out, using the restroom, and then just not getting it. Maybe he didn't realize it was getting that empty, but to me, it's just like that's. And again, this game takes place, I guess, in the early 2000s. I guess maybe cars back then didn't give you as much indication that you were getting low on things. Because nowadays, like, my car beeps me if it gets low to a certain point. Like, it's hard to ignore. So it's very strange. Mouthwashing was kind of Lynchian. I guess I don't know. I would assume not. Yeah, Ogasa thinks maybe not. Surreal, like, to nonsensical. Yeah, mouthwashing was very sensical. Thematic connections are a lot more tender. Yeah, I could see that too. Yeah, that sounds more relevant to some of like the weird haunted PS1 game demos that we played. Horror stuff is more just random. Well, I mean, this is kind of random. I don't know. Maybe there's more to this being Lynchian than we might think.
Hand me the crowbar.
Of course it means something.
Things can just be a place or a concept or a thing. They don't have to mean anything.
A concept is abstract, dickhead. It literally has to mean something by definition.
You talking about the damn building again?
Ampham's not a building.
You're off base. Do you mean something?
Huh?
Do you mean something? Or do you just exist?
Do you?
I mean, I think I
am
exist.
who I am.
Some prophets, a lot of you.
Yeah, that sounds about right, Argaso. Welcome back, Meerkat. He says, hello, penis. That is me. Excuse me, Meerkat. It's pronounced penis. It's French. How can I summarize what we know so far? We really don't know much. We really don't know much. We were just kind of ruminating on how little we know by this point in the game. So by this point, our guys are looking for something. And it's kind of implied that it's something called the Ant Farm. Not Alien Ant Farm, the 90s band, early 2000s band. They did that cover of Smooth Criminal.
That electric fence.
Michael Jackson song. They did that kind of metal cover.
Was that always there?
So we've kind of gathered.
Gas from that.
We should phone for help.
Trees have like fucking knocked this thing down. We've kind of gathered that they're looking for this ant farm and that it's like condemned or otherwise forbidden. They're not supposed to be looking for it. It does veer off to the left. I was curious if there was anything else further this way. That more trash, more garbage. Yeah, if it is, I can't reach it. So we've kind of gathered that much, and our main guy here, they kind of came up empty while looking for this place, looking for this thing or this place. Is this the exact same gas station? It's awfully familiar, but the pumps are all fucked up.
What the? The pump got smashed to hell.
We better make this quick.
And we saw newspaper clippings talking about this ant farm as being some significant place that is like, that draws in tourists and backpackers and people just curious about it. But for whatever reason, the locals around here don't want us looking for it. And our guys are like, when they were looking for it, they were looking around this trailer park. They realized they were trespassing. And then our guy, he kind of goes off on his own and finds this monolith. It's like cement monolith that's been graffitied to hell. And has like this vision that involves doves and some large park ranger fella.
If Ice was in there.
Some extremely large, with weird gangly arms park ranger guy. That's probably where we have to go. I'm gonna check the main door first though. And then we keep having these visions of us talking with this dove and a chessboard, and it just doesn't
What the hell?
really make much sense.
Something's up.
And then our guys left. They went to a gas station that looks awfully similar to this one. Went to a gas station, bought some snacks, but they forgot to buy gas. So their car ran out of gas, and now we're trying to like... Oh, is it booty? Hold on. It's booty. Booty. Not bounty. We're not getting sued. Legally distinct. Toilet paper, please. So, yeah. So they were kind of like wandering, trying to like find our way to get help because our car ran out of gas. Because our guys are incompetent, apparently. Make any snacks. Vending machine. Oh, here we go. What do we got here? Hamburger dough. Hamburger. Is this like Hatful Boyfriend?
That sounds like it came from outside.
The dialogue is important, says Ace. So I will confess I'm trying to internalize some of it, but it is a little bit tough. This is a CIA psyop. That is a scene from the movie Ogaso, yeah. CIA promoted abstract art in Europe to culturally counter the materialistic stuff of communism. I did not know that. I did not know that. We do not know if aliens are involved. Honestly, this is like so off the wall. It's so hard to predict where it's going. It could be aliens. It could be paranormal. It could be demons. It could be psychological people going insane. It's hard to say. So it's the Hamburger Dough Killer. Unknown adult male of large stature and reported strength. Maybe that was the park ranger fella. Cruel and animalistic murders of several young hikers from many years ago. Refrain from hitchhiking and stay within pre-approved trails. I guess the implication is that, yeah, he was never found. The murders haven't happened. There's been no new murders in a while. The party hat is off-putting, to say the least. The party hat he's wearing. Not to mention just the nondescript face. What if we're the aliens? I mean, this is all very alien to me, that's for sure. Let's go to the other entrance then. The employees-only entrance. No idea what's going on. You are extremely correct, Ace. You're extremely correct. And I've intentionally avoided any spoilers for myself, so as to not, you know, to go in with as fresh and unspoilt a perspective as possible. There's actually a third entrance which we can try. Also go around the back. The back. I am indeed going to go around the back. That dumpy. Lots of garbage in the litter. Do I get to deposit stuff in the trash?
These are the keys to the gas station.
Oh.
Why are they in the dumpster?
That's valuable. Why are they in the dumpster? Look at that. Dumpster diving is useful. Anything in this other dumpster? Alright, so now we can... Oh, what is that? Something in the front there? Nothing we can read. Can I keep going this way? We could. I'm gonna... That looks important. Here, let's keep looking through stuff from the gas station. So this is now open. Radio microphone.
If the power was working, we could phone for help. Where's the operator?
SCP vibes? Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. I would assume SCP-esque before I would assume aliens or paranormal. I could also see something like just, you know, just psychological horror. Someone just losing their mind. I could see that.
Generator. I think this is for the shed out back.
But that seems too convenient.
What is that?
That'd be too convenient of an explanation. There's like something else going on here. He says, what the hell is that? I mean, I guess I don't know. It's like scratch marks? Not sure I understand the significance of that necessarily.
Boo!
Good one. Hilarious. Let's check that other door, and then we'll check the fence. Is SCP stuff just cryptid fanfiction? It's the problem with the SCP stuff, in addition to it just being very popular,
Won't budge.
sealed, is that there's been like this is coming from somebody who is very much on the outside looking in with the SCP stuff. I have not really kept up. I've not really kept up with it very well, but from what I've like heard from others who have kept up with the SCP stuff, and a couple of other like kind of deep dives and like high level overviews of how things have gone over the years, they used to be a lot more choosy. I think they used to be a lot more choosy about which things get published, what things get added to the Pantheon, and I think over time those standards got lowered to include more cool stuff, but well, or to be less like strict. I think maybe not lower the standards, but they got just less strict about what to include, and that included some great stuff, but it also included some less than great stuff. Not bad per se, but just the general quality kind of muddied the waters a little bit. So it was like a combination of, yes, it's popular, and also the moderation teams changing ownerships. You know, so and so stopped getting involved, the other person did a power grab, and that pissed off this other guy who allied with this person, and this person got mad about that. It was kind of power struggles. It's kind of inevitable, honestly, when something like that happens. Something like that gets popular, even. So, oh yeah, that's a good sign. I'm on my own then, but first, gotta pick up that litter. So anybody who has better knowledge of that kind of thing can fill in some blanks for me, I'm sure. I mean, I cannot profess to have the end-all be-all knowledge. The creepypasta police. I mean, it's tricky because it's like, for a lot of us, when we think SCP stuff, we think weird creepypasta, but there's more than that. You know, there's lore, there's like background information. It's not just spooky monster. It's like, it goes deeper than that, or at least some of it does. But I think even before this all happened, even before there was this kind of schism in quality control, that kind of thing, I think even in the olden days, there were like the stars, like, which is not maybe some of the writers, but there was like the really visible and very popular SCP entries, and then there was everything else. Like the really popular ones stole the show, and everything else was like, some of it was cool, some of it was just okay. I think just over the years there have been fewer new ones that were really exemplary, and just a lot of them that were fine. So I don't know if the old stuff was necessarily great, like all of it, but there was I guess more of it that was exemplary. And have an overarching idea of what the SCP Foundation is. I'm guessing you mean the older stuff, rather. Yeah, the old stuff lore is pretty good. New stuff is mostly good. That's good to know. Can I read this at all? We can make your dreams come true. Constantly. All right, very good. Some of the stuff is benign. A lion-looking man who is immortal and roams around healing people. That sounds nice. So it's not all like terrible, not all terrible. Strange lover, and litter to nab, and old can. Is it Coca-Cola? Let's see, strange panels. Is this our first puzzle?
This whole time, the ant farm's been hiding in plain sight.
Vault. Wall. Alright. Hiding in plain sight, he says. He's just chilling, right? He's just chilling. He's not like a force of bad. Of evil.
A strange system of panels. If I can fix this, it might reset the electricity.
I can fix him. Okay, well, let's hit this thing first.
Some sort of fuse. Looks like it controls this place. Doesn't seem to be broken. The power is diverted to a different source.
Okay, reset. I was thinking I could, like, putz with this thing. I can look, but I can't touch.
A strange system of panels.
I was thinking I'd be able to like press buttons.
This, it might reset the electricity.
So station power, backroom power, and auxiliary systems. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now I can click things. All right. So it's one of these where it highlights the surrounding squares. To be honest, I'm never any good at these. I almost got them all red. That counts for something, right? Oh, there we go. No, that's not it. Shit. I almost got them all red. If you get the whole thing lit up red, it like the whole facility just explodes. There we go.
Where did you?
That's kind of how I solve those kinds of puzzles. I just fuck around until I just kind of stumble onto the solution.
A magician never reveals their secrets.
All right. Go write your manifesto.
Now it's getting dark. Okay. So now...
A strange system of panels.
Right, so we fixed all that.
This
Winter leaf
might reset the
fence.
electricity.
Is that what this is, though? Well, maybe I like... I don't want to reset it. Oh, okay, no, there's no button to press there. Do I flip anything else? Old can, nothing else. It's weird to me that the old can is interactable. Maybe there's something outside. Fence gate. Maybe we need to go back to the other area.
Johnny had a map. It's been here all along.
Holy shit!
Tree fell down. Randomly. Somewhat randomly. Allegedly. The guy says, holy shit, in an excited manner, and then nothing else is said. Nothing else needs to be said.
Are you making that noise?
What noise?
Look in the background there. Oh shit. Oh shit. Just some wild shit. Yeah, fate worse than death. Yeah, for... Oh, look at that. Yeah, 100% agreed. There, based on what little I have read when it comes to SCP stuff, some of it is like very creative and very fucked up and very well written.
What the hell?
Are we actually running? It looked like a tree fell down, but... Oh. No, that's not a tree falling down. That's a tree chasing us. Trees are angry.
Hurry, it's getting closer!
Yeah, take your time. He was saying he doesn't climb fences anymore.
Dude, come on, pull me up!
Zap. We're separated now. Alright, so there's the fellow we saw in our vision earlier. Large gangly arms, square shoulders.
Great light. Dark please to the night.
Running his manuscript.
Great night. Dark. The light.
Is that Mario?
I hear you lurking in the hall.
That silhouette looked like Mario.
Do you watch my work?
It's a me.
Your presence is stronger now. You cannot hide forever.
All right. And now castle? Some fucking Resident Evil 4 castle shit right here? I mean, what did I think I was gonna see when we came to? Chained Lancer.
Hark, Agamemnon, our gates are barred shut. Beware, The monger crouches at the door.
I guess I didn't know what to expect.
Only your
You
tongue
go in with an open mind. That's what you do.
will take you.
We were just talking about Agamemnon not too long ago. We were playing that Achilles Legends Untold game, and there was that one funny clip from Frisky Dingo. Great groundskeeper.
Yes, you're here for the princess's pageant.
I sure am.
Please guide her. She is locked in her chambers.
Will do.
She needs to practice for the great good play.
Yep.
All men shall attend, both heaven and earth.
Very good. Okay, good. It's the castle from the Scooby-Doo intro. Yeah. Yeah, upon seeing the castle, what we should have said was, zoinks! But where's our buddy? Right, without our buddy, we can't, like, jump into each other's arms and, like, tremble together. Yeah. I'm guessing the idea is our guy is knocked out right now. Is it a damned pauper? It is a damned pauper. We're, like, knocked out right now. This is, like, a dream sequence, probably.
Now, curse it. It's your fault, you rotten wench. Princess too. Double-minded fool.
Okay. Very good. Yeah, what about that thing chasing us? Was it really a monster? Was it us seeing things? Was it an SCP? Was it something else?
The skills are the wheel of glory. It's all way up high in the great old sky. Just watch your step so you don't slip and go. Falling, falling, falling all the way down.
Alright, that was a spirited rendition. I was like, oh, for a second I thought that was like a jump I had to make, but no, it's just part of the foreground, cutting into the background. Lost lens maker, very specific.
I've been tossed to and fro all my life. But the princess, she is what I live for.
Okay.
I need that hope to continue on now.
It's all still very mysterious. But we're hearing the voice of maybe our buddy, trying to like rouse us awake. You know, the real friends in your life will try to rouse you awake. They will try to arouse you in the most creative of ways. Always try to arouse your homies in their times of need.
By gentle Christ, how I need thy vision. October apples don't grow bones or teeth, so this doesn't make any sense.
You and me both, sister. You ain't talking shit. That ain't no shit. That is some real shit right there. Eagle-eyed gardener. Speaking some real truth. That last line, at least. But the SCP stuff, you'd be cool with anything not actively trying to murder you? Valid. Yeah, valid. Ooh, I wonder if this is going to be important. Solve a puzzle. I was fucking around and I heard a noise. That might be our first puzzle. Let's see what this guy's got. He's in a most inconvenient location. They reach Rockstar player.
Ciao, dreamer. Enter
two of them.
into the order. I heard the gate opens only to song. Bring me my car keys and I will teach you. I need to get out of this town tonight.
Okay. If I would just like randomed into it, just a random whoopsie-daisy solution, that would have been very funny. But very unsatisfying. So, you know, we're gonna seek the proper solution. hearing? Is it the Umbra Lipstein?
Yes, I found more keys. My collection grows. You need them. Say that again. I heard wrong. Don't touch anything. I am watching.
I see your keys. It says I'm watching you, but you're blindfolded, bro. Get all these keys he's hoarding. Keymaster. Isn't there like something else? Yeah, there's something over in the corner there. But I cannot approach. So I guess it's insignificant. The game does a pretty good job of pointing out when you're near something of worth. He said, bring me my car keys. Or the key, the answer to the puzzle is in my car keys, or something like that. Is that an asthmatic pug that I'm hearing right now? Yes. So the gate is closed. Is the D key compressed already? The D key seems compressed. Maybe that's just a visual thing. So, take a look. So what keys do I have already? Nothing key-wise. I might need to re-look through some visions, though. So we have this tape, but we've yet to find a player for it. So that's... We never did get to enjoy our soda. Or our tinfoil hot dogs, unfortunately. Or our wax chips. Wax mix. I guess different from... I guess it's Chex Mix. I guess that's what they're getting at. We have 16 pieces of trash right now. We're just lugging around. We have something resembling a map. Kinda, sorta. But that was the wall. This is what we're on right now. We're approaching the vault. And or maybe we're in the vault and we're about to get to the ant farm beyond. So that's at least kind of cool. Monolith, it means something. Wait, what did it say? Floating signifier. Off the grid. Hiking plan. Shelter. What did that guy say again? Solution to the puzzle. To open the gate, you have to play the right tones. And it was like, bring me my car keys. I think is what he said. Nothing else beyond here.
Ciao, dreamer. Enter into the order. I heard the gate opens only to
song.
Bring me my car keys and I will teach you.
Bring me my car keys.
I need to get out of this town tonight.
Bring me my car keys. There's nothing I have in my inventory right now. Use.
Use this here.
You want a hot dog? Cannot use the hot dog. Okay, so nothing new there. Bring me my car keys, and he will teach me. So there's something that we can find then. Maybe I need to talk with... Or see if there's something else I could maybe fuck with around here. Because this guy's like the key master. He's the key hoarder, at least.
Yes, I found more keys. My collection grows. You need them. Say that again.
Sorry, I'm gonna grab one thing. Okay,
I am watching you.
Don't touch anything, I'm watching you. Yeah, so for some reason I was unable to, like, go over... Oh, okay, now I can. Maybe it was because... Okay, yeah, I don't know why I was not allowed to go over here last time, but...
What? I hear you! What? This is anathema to justice!
I don't know what I did better or worse this time. But I have the guy's car keys. Very bizarre, but alright, we're good.
Thieves! Thieves! Accursed thieves! They stole my
Listen, you've got so many other keys, bro. Calm your titties. You can spare one set of car keys. You go, Rockstar player.
Thank you, lone traveler. May God keep you. Take this note. I stuffed it in your pocket.
Like my pants pocket?
Know this on my heart. Always have.
Just jammed it in there? Kind of weird, bro. You could have just handed it to me. Oh, really bum, Rocky. Sounds like someone's trying to get in. That's no bueno. I'm guessing you probably already have two-factor authentication. It's, yeah, probably bots. Yeah, probably. Hopefully they're not getting... Hopefully they don't have the right password. If they have the right password, obviously, you might want to reset, but... Oh, right. Oh, here we go. We got the note. Alright. Weird stop-motion animation for the door opening. You said you knew this song all along. I don't know if it's one I recognize, necessarily. Yeah, all over the place. Yeah, yeah, bots for sure.
Come and find me.
I like how for a little bit they were like, yeah, you can kind of slide along. That's kind of fun. Come and find me. Oh boy, we have some MC Escher stairs, and the flashlight doesn't really yield.
Not there.
Doesn't really reveal too much in those shadows, at least. Suddenly very large and kind of icy, kind of frosty. Ice Fortress kind of vibes. This is probably something significant. Royal Crown.
Princess here.
Okay. Can I talk to like a snake? It's just a fella with large gangly arms. Oh, we saw a vision of this guy.
Got me.
It's a child.
Yes, me. My name is Charlie May Sturgeon.
No, that's not.
I know it's song time. Don't make me leave. I have important business.
Where are you keeping her?
The princess?
Who?
And
Never mind.
it's the voice of a child.
Almost. Not bad. Take your
Trying to teach him the melody.
We're just getting the notes for now. Like this. It doesn't take much for the notes to sound. Your fingers are slipping a little bit.
Sorry, princess. Or sorry, sorry, prince.
Almost.
Sorry, Mario. Your princess is in another castle.
I hate this. I'm too dumb.
I know that feel.
Don't say that. No one here is dumb.
I feel dumb right
You
now.
said Mom was dumb.
She's not here. What I say to your mother is between me and her.
Her and I, Pops.
See, you're not dumb. You're a smartass.
So he's reliving a scene, I guess,
Let's take it from the
that he
top.
had like with his
One
kid,
more
like
time.
an interaction with his actual kid.
Is somebody at the door, Dad? Who's there?
Approach the door. Obviously.
Dad, I don't like this.
Oh, Kara with the raid. Kara, we're playing a weird fucking game. That's so nice, Kara. Thank you, bud. It's very sweet of you.
Tip the scales once again.
We're all big fans of Kara. She's really cool. Is this the park ranger fella? Ooh. Well, let's see. I see 3 to the left and 4 to the right. So maybe we balance it. Maybe we balance it. Kara, thank you for that raid. We're playing a weird game. And I didn't really mean to... Well, I mean, there was no way to plan this, obviously. I had said from the get-go we were going to be streaming this game tonight. And I didn't know much about it. I still don't know much about it. After about 2 hours, after like an hour and a half into the game, an hour and some change, hour and a half into the game, I still don't know much about this game. But you would be forgiven if somebody were to describe this game as Lynchian. You could be forgiven by seeing this game and going, huh, this is kind of a weird, kind of David Lynch kind of thing going on. And of course, unfortunately, he did pass away today. So, I don't know. Kind of just weird how this thing goes. It's bizarre. It's very hard to follow. Very opaque. And it's kind of nonsensical. The dialogue doesn't really flow naturally. And I'm not like trying to dog on like the writing or like even the voice acting. It almost kind of hits the ear in a way that like maybe English was not their first language. So I'm not saying it's bad. It's weird. It's weird. But anyway, thank you, Kara, for that raid. Very sweet of you. I know it is getting late. When I raided Kara the other night, she was like, she saw my name pop up. She was like, oh, fuck, it is getting late, isn't it? So yes, sometimes some of us stay up later than we should. If anybody has any clips of Kara's to share whenever somebody raids into my channel, I'm always really excited because it's very nice. You're sharing your people with me. The least I can do is start to share my people with you. So if you had any clips you wanted to share, the least I can do is to show it on screen. We can all watch together. That way the people that were here already can get a little sneak peek of what your content is like. And then I bet I might know who that was. I bet I might know. I don't have the stream up on my end, so I can't actually read the name on that little on that announcement, on that notification. I bet I might know who that was. It is a new year. For those that don't know, I do fundraise for Extra Life all the time. Technically every stream is a charity stream, technically. And obviously for streams like this, it's not like a huge focus, but you know, the donation ticker is always up. Extra Life does go all year long, and of course we've just ticked into a new year, hence why the number that's above my head right now is smaller than it was about a month or so ago, because you know, a month or so ago we were in December. That included all the fundraising we had done throughout the past year. Once January 1st hit, the donation stuff resets, and it's a new year of fundraising. And that was Sassy with a $10 donation. Thank you, Sass. It's very sweet. That's very generous of you. I really appreciate that. Very, very kind. And Sassy, I do not forget that you helped us out with the fundraising last year as well. So thank you for that, Sassy. It helps us out a whole lot with our fundraising. 100% of whatever gets donated to the Extra Life fundraising goes right to the folks over at Children's Miracle Network. Really great 501c nonprofit that funds hospitals, children's hospitals no less, across all of North America. And it's all year long too, because you know the fundraising stuff, Extra Life, a lot of it is focused on, you know, big fundraising events, but the reality is that they need those kinds of resources and those donations all year long. So it is very helpful. You're very generous. Very, very, very much appreciate that. And yeah, super fucking cool, man. Super cool. Is it a little bit uncanny? It is extremely uncanny. It is extremely uncanny. Can get work to match. That's a good point too, Sassy. That's something I never really mention, honestly. I never think to mention. But you're right. There is eligibility for donation matches for, you know, for certain employers. Not every employer does it, obviously. But yeah, if it's something your employer might be able to offer, that is very much a thing to consider. It is tax deductible as well. Tax deductible donations. Now, granted, it would be towards this tax year, not last year, obviously. A lot of us are going to be starting working on our taxes pretty soon. Our 2024 taxes, that is. By the way, we got Zabatsu. What's up, Zabatsu? Who does have a Kara clip for us. That makes me happy. Got a Kara clip for us. She was doing some Elden Ring last night. Was this from last night? Last live, 5 minutes ago. 5 views. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yesterday. There we go. So here we go. Here's a fresh Kara clip, hot off the presses. Yo, Kara's fucking spitting some fire. You hear that shit? One more time, one more time. Yo, she brought the heat. Where'd that fucking come from, Kara? Well, if the streaming thing, if at some point she determines, you know what, the streaming thing takes too much time, takes too much energy, you know, I want to switch gears and maybe focus my time on some other hobby. It's not too late to go into music production. She's clearly got a penchant for that shit right there. Music production, design some beats, you know, maybe collaborate with some hip-hop artists. Get yourself on the map. There you go, baby. Summoning the Elder Gods. I understand. Sometimes when you're playing a game, all you can do is kind of just fucking let your brain turn to liquid for a second. It's like sometimes when you're so frustrated, it's like all I can do is either make weird noises or invent a song or get up and do a dance. Sometimes you're like, I gotta do something. Like I gotta like get this tension out, bro. So I know exactly what happened there. I've never played Elden Ring, but I recognize how the brain can just kind of turn to mush after a certain point. But thank you to Kara for that raid. Thank you to Sassy for the donation. Thank you to Zabatsu for sharing the clip. That was delightful. Have we seen any dead doves? Oddly enough, we've seen some dead birds. I suspect either blackbirds or crows, probably crows. And then we've seen maybe alive doves. They're like in dream sequences. I don't know if they're real. And then we've seen maybe monsters, and we've like maybe they're monsters. And then we're having this dream sequence right now. This game is all over the place. All I know is this fella has emerged, and he's asking us to tip some scales. So let's see. Yeah, let's see what exactly this is going to entail. I was thinking here the same thing where it's like there's 4 here and 3 here. Let's tip to the left to try to balance it out. For better, for worse. Whether or not that's a good call, we'll see.
The horse that turneth road, his armor all of gold. Your only choice is this: justice, blind prophetess.
The guy's hunched over a typewriter.
Longs to see the sunrise at the end of time.
And suddenly, we're in an apartment. Maybe this is a flashback to our apartment or our house or something. Because, yeah, there was, like, clearly a stand-in for the guy's actual daughter. And they were, like, playing piano, and he was trying to teach her. So, clearly there was, like, some kind of parallel with his personal life.
It's hard for me to swallow pills. Feels like I'm choking.
Are these, like, enormous pill
I once
bottles?
saw a guy take 12 fiber pills at once.
Jesus, did he shit himself to death?
Sean.
This is Buddy Sean. I'm not familiar with these 2 prescription drugs. But yeah, is it just me or are those pill bottles like buckets of paint? Fucking huge. I mean, I guess maybe they're the Costco pills. Costco pill bottles where it's like you can get like a fucking 400 pack of like supplements, like vitamin supplements for like $40, but it's like 4 years worth. What else we got? The floor mattress is very powerful.
Gets the job done. If I bought a bed frame, I'd have to buy a TV stand.
And we can't have that, man. It's a slippery slope. You buy a bed frame for your mattress. It's like if you give a mouse a cookie. If you give a mouse a cookie, you'll have to get him some milk. If you buy a bed frame for your mattress, then you might as well get a TV stand. If you buy a TV stand, you're gonna have to hang up the drapes. And then, God, it's too much work, man. It's too much work. Come on. What do I look like here? That's some real bachelor energy, man. I remember those days. I remember those days back when I was cool. Back before I had the old ball and chain. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't like fiction. Waste of time.
24 laws of power. Influence friends and make enemies. How to influence friends and make enemies? Bro, you're trying to make enemies? Letters from a Stoic. 1001 baby names from 1996. How to rule your home. 13 habits of effective people. I like the read option. Yes, I'm going to read all these books extremely suddenly. Very, very suddenly. Are they butt pills? One can only hope. I can't swallow that. Good news! It's a suppository. They're creatine pills. Our guy's trying to get jacked. There you go. There you go. A whole ass living space? Well, if those are butt pills, then it is indeed... Oh, it's not... If they're butt pills, then it's for the asshole living space, not the whole ass. Water spout seen at the entrance of Cape Fear River. So water spout, right? Yeah, like a tornado over the water. Okay. We still have our flashlight, by the way. It's the grand piano. Nokia cell phone in the distance, in the foreground, rather. Nokia cell phone, like we're talking like the indestructible bulletproof cell phone from the 90s.
I'm not there yet.
So that's a piano we kind of had in that vision earlier. There's litter strewn about that I cannot pick up. There's a chessboard. We have the chessboard from that other vision.
Can't remember where the one of Sean and I was taken.
I guess Sean's like his best friend. Or maybe his brother. Maybe it's family. Justin just bought a bed frame. There you go. And a new mattress. There you go. Living it up, baby. Living it up. It's a good thing to do every so often. I know a new mattress every so often is a good idea. I think they say every 10 years. Replace your mattress every 10 years is the current wisdom. Farsight says I've lived that life of being like a bachelor living with like a shitty floor mattress and just having it be not glamorous at all. Honestly, I'm with you, Farsight. I mean, I'm very happily married right now. Like my life is like a lot better now that I'm married and living in a house with my wife. Like things are great. But that being said, the simplicity of the solo living is something that I will... this might sound weird. Hopefully, I'll never have that again. Hopefully, I will never live alone ever a day in my life. Or, well, okay, maybe like, you know, if Gracie has to go out of town for work, okay, maybe a day. But never will have to, like, have, like, a long-term living by myself thing ever. But I will say, I do have positive memories associated with, yeah, the independent bachelor life. But I don't see any reason to ever go back to it. And you love lacrosse. Good for him. Gary, Indiana Guardians, and St. Louis Steelers. Yo, St. Louis! That's where I live. I live in St. Louis. But I don't know of a Steelers sports team name unless it's lacrosse, and I don't exactly follow lacrosse. But if it's like a college team, that kind of thing. So Indiana and St. Louis. So Midwestern through and through, baby.
Keep a bunch of spare forks in here, just in case.
Just in case. Spare forks on his liquor cabinet? You know, to fork out the liver. Fork out the liquor, obviously. Obviously. Parsa says I could go back. That's a fair point too. It's like, you know, if something were to happen, like, you know, we wouldn't be like lost. We wouldn't be unable to like function. Yeah, I think I can kind of piece together what you mean by that, Farsight, where it's like I don't ever want to go back to it, but if there was a circumstance that forced my hand to be in that situation, then like I've done it before.
This game one day.
Could do it again.
I think I had to run to the auto shop.
Says I'll finish this game. Bro, the game hasn't even started. All the boards are in the starting position.
I still need sheet music to play. I'm not there yet.
Okay, so I'll check the cell phone last.
Pear-shaped kitchen timer for Bell's estate.
Bell. Wonder if that
cool. Not very practical.
And he used the word estate, which is a little bit curious. A vision. A vision to inhabit.
Huh.
Okay. We've this is something that a lot of us have read before. Okay. Would it be the Steelers with two E's? Well, the Steelers, I think, is a football team, like an NFL team, that is American football, and it's a bit of a sore subject, unfortunately. St. Louis no longer has an NFL team. Steelers would be... Who is the Steelers? Yeah, definitely not St. Louis. It's an unfortunate subject for...
late to head out.
For St. Louisans, because we used to have an NFL team, but they
for a rainy day.
Infamously got sold to, I want to say, San Francisco, like 10 years ago. Well, more like 12, 13 years or so ago. and the people that brokered the deal for the sale did not have St. Louis in their best interest, and it was seen as a less than savory deal for the city, because it was like, what's the guy's name? Kroenke? Kroenke? Kronke. I don't know how you pronounce it, but like he was definitely not from around here. He was kind of an outsider.
Replace this soon.
Kind of left a sour taste in everyone's mouth.
I'm getting sunburned.
All right, so I can't take it with me. Just gonna appreciate it. Yeah, replace it because he's getting so I guess he's working as like a welder, I guess.
Getting sunburned.
I didn't think a welder would actually get you sunburned, but here we are.
Battery's dead. Gotta replace it.
Okay, I thought that'd be like the last major thing. All right, let's take a look at our vision from the trinket. I'm flipping this around, and he says, "Hold up." So Steelers are from Pittsburgh. Gotcha. Have a good night, Justin. Appreciate you popping in, bud. Was it build me a stadium or I'm leaving? I think the idea is that my memory is a little bit fuzzy, and I'm sure there are people that, you know, follow sports a lot better than I do that could fill in the details. But I'm pretty sure that the idea is that the sale of the team to San Francisco was pretty much like a guarantee. So it wasn't a matter of like people saying, no, we love the team. The team had not been doing well for a long time. It really wasn't generating much for the city. So it wasn't so much the issue of the team going away. It was more like the circumstances in which the team got sold. I think it was not a lot of money, basically. I think the city got screwed out of a lot, out of a more advantageous deal than it got out of it, unfortunately. And it was to San Francisco, a city that by and large has much better tourism, has generally speaking better resources. So it kind of left a sour taste in everyone's mouth here, at least. You know, here's this coastal city that gets everything, and we're still getting screwed out of something that, you know, that we used to be proud of. I think when the Rams were in St. Louis, we took the Super Bowl in 2000, which was kind of cool. So like, you know, we were on the map for a little bit, and then it all went to shit.
Back.
I'm flipping this around. Hold up.
Flipping this around.
Hold up.
Hold up.
You're on a rocket ship now. You're going to space.
So probably like a cardboard box.
It scares me. Put me down.
Drawing on a cardboard box, turning into a rocket ship.
No.
Okay, what if you crash land on the moon?
Here's the bird.
What, you're too good for the moon?
I'm the queen chicken. I love to be the queen.
The queen chicken.
And I sing songs all day until it's nighttime. When it's nighttime, I do my chores, clean up my toys, and make sounds, and then I dance in my mom's bed all night. And then I go to the pool and swim around. And then when my mom comes in there, I tickle my mom chicken, and her name is Chicken Dance.
Mm-hmm.
And my name is Queen Chicken Queen.
Mm-hmm.
My
Chicken is her middle name.
Is Cutie. And I wish I had a grandpa.
Valid.
The end.
Sometimes I wish my grandpa was around too, but he lived till 95. I can't be selfish. 95 is a good run. Ace has pointed out that those visions are significant. There's information in those visions to hold on to. What that will entail, I don't know. I don't know yet. Queen Chicken, Queen Cutie for Preston. There you go. Have you seen anybody wear? Wait, hold on. Reading Justin's comment. The uniform of the NFL players. Whatever you seen anyone wear those pants? Are you trying to imply like, have you seen anybody wear like football player pants outside of a football player game? No, I've never seen anybody wear them. I mean, they're very tight. They're very tight and like bootylicious, I imagine. Like I imagine like just wearing them out and about, like they'd be very form-fitting. Oop. Camera? Okay, there we go. Can I leave now? Now that I've like interacted with everything?
Too tired.
Too tired. There's another door though.
I'm not hungry. Maybe later.
Hungry? I guess that's the, like, kitchen or something, or dining area. Sounds like your oldest Farsight, yeah. Also, that kind of is indicative of how the dove, when we have those visions, it's not always the same person. Sometimes it is our friend, our buddy that we've been traveling with. Sometimes it is our daughter. Can I use the TV? Wait, hold on. Oh, that's the books,
fiction.
okay.
Waste of time.
Book collection. There's probably something else I've missed that I need to interact with. Oh, wait. Look.
Gets the job done.
Unless the move is to go back to sleep. Oh, right. I forgot. I forgot that I picked up those. The music, the sheet music. Now that I've picked up the sheet music. Oh, but I can't use it. Maybe I don't have to. Maybe if I just press the button. There we go. He'll place it for us. There we go. There we go.
Dad, can you hear me? I'm here, Dad! I'm here, Dad!
Charlie! Charlie! Come back!
What does it all mean? I don't know. But we're awake.
Keep your voice down! What are you trying to do? Get me killed?
And our guy is alive. He didn't get electrocuted to death.
A while. Burnt my hands up.
Damn Valley Authority.
We got shocked on the electric fence. That's what knocked us out.
You think now? Yeah, I do.
This is news to me, you know, considering we're separated by a live current.
It's electricity, dumbass. What am I supposed to do? Fly like a bird and come get you?
Yes, like a dove. 10 of them. Exactly. Do not piss in the electric fence. Trust me. Worst mistake of my life.
What now?
There's gotta be another way around.
Alright. Back to flashlight mode. And let me guess. If I walk into this thing... Okay. I was wondering if I would, like... If I'd, like, fucking die, and then I'd have to reset. At the autosave we just had. Kinda curious, did I take the... I took the sheet music with me. In that sequence. I reached into my dream... And brought the sheet music out with me. Which is impressive. Y'all know about lucid dreaming. What about...
Shit. This has gotta be the work of Hamburger Dough.
Oh, right, the Hamburger Dough Killer. Right.
Think about it. 2 hikers alone in the forest. Mysterious happenings.
I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm just being honest.
Whenever you pick up garbage, whenever you pick up litter, you don't pick it up, you nab. You nab the litter. Alexa being shocked? Hold on. Is this, Top Gear?
And then these go onto the battery. Here we go! Could be. Oh, gug! You bastard!
Bro, what did you think was gonna happen? That is pretty fun. Fucks around with an electric fence and then finds out. I'm sure there's like additional context that wouldn't hurt to know, but that is very fun. Well, fun for us, not fun for him. You can see the guy in the background there. He's just chilling, just waiting for us to figure this shit out for him. A very Silent Hill camera angle, if there ever was one. A little swoop to hit us with. It's like, yeah, keep livestock around. That makes sense. So my guy did follow us. Let's nab the litter. And we'll nab the litter. And we'll nab the litter. Hey, could you hand me that litter right there? I'm trying to build a collection.
That's Sean. He's my best friend.
So best friend, not brother, but BFF.
So, you're the big pants now. What next?
The big pants. He can do it himself.
Do I have a choice?
Never do. Looks like this bitch goes on for a while. Whatever it's here for.
I get it! We're stuck! The fence is either for keeping people outside or keeping something in. You trying to psych me out?
I don't even need to. Have you heard yourself today?
BS.
BS meaning yes or BS meaning no?
Just help me out here. I'm freezing my ass off.
Here, take old Reliable. Best shanker this side of the Mississippi.
I will catch the knife. Wait.
Shit. Wrong side.
You're lucky this fence.
Did he just...
I'm gonna follow that wall and see if there's another way through.
What the hell was that? Did he just like fucking chuck that shit?
Flip side.
Is he actively trying to sabotage our like our survival here? What the hell was that? Oh, sorry. I chucked it as hard as I possibly could, and now the knife is impossible to get to. Sorry. Honestly, good. Fuck that guy.
I fell in a hole.
Nah, he's alive. That's disappointing. I'm sure it's retrievable. It's just an unnecessary level of bullshit. Fucking Chuck such thing is like, oh, whoops. Is this another monolith, by the way? What's it say? It says, oh, no, it says, okay, I thought it was like, oh, H, like, oh, but that's not what it says. There's a bird, wall side door, and some kind of panel. Stop changing the code. No. Sad monkey face. Ask WWP relay for the code. Worldwide penis. Let me guess, it's locked.
It's locked. Using a number combination.
So we can keep following path to the left, or we can go more towards the foreground. Into a slight maze-like situation here. Then a map for a trail. Information plaque. Like smart, if you are lost, stop. Sit, think, observe, and plan. Most people get lost 3 miles from civilization. Look at, and wouldn't you know it, we had that indicator earlier saying we were 3 miles away from Miles' Miles. Probably connects the other path we saw earlier. What did it say? It said locked fence.
I can't open it from this side.
It's locked. And it's a fence. I take offense to that. What is this? Ranger cache. That's kind of nice.
Locked.
It's locked though? Alright, it's locked. Rat bastard. That's what it says. And then Gerd. Heard was here. Yo, I heard that. I heard that. I didn't want to heard that, but I heard that. Back this way. More mysterious things. Investigate. This is Nick. Have the radio frequencies been tampered with? I can't work under these conditions. If this redacted keeps up, I will have no choice but to reassist myself to more meaningful department work. Signed, Dr. Warnell. All right. Guy in a hole whose friends are trying to rescue him. I don't know. I don't know if I recognize that description, but my curiosity has been piqued. Maybe I'll recognize it. Oh, he threw the rope. The whole rope. I'm helping. Yep. The whole fucking rope. Yep. Like, listen, I appreciate the enthusiasm. Your heart was in the right place. He was trying his best, but it's like you tried a little too hard. Yeah, and the immediate realization of like, oh god, I done fucked up. He's trying. He's trying his best. All right, so nothing like concrete there necessarily. Darkness continues to befall. Keep sniffing around. Surely there's more to be found here. That bulletin board / map might be something. I'm gonna go in a breadth first approach really quick to see if there's anything here. I think this will just lead back to that locked fence though. A bear bag. It's for the bare necessities.
It's tied up here. Can't reach it, but maybe I could cut it down.
So if I could find the knife, knife.
Too thick to get through. If only I had something to cut it with.
So a second thing that the knife could be used for. I'm assuming bear bag is to imply like supplies that bears could get to, so as to not attract bears. You tie it up on a tree or something like that to dissuade them. Getting drawn in. I can't help but feel, you know, sometimes when I bring this kind of thing up, I feel bad. This is one such case. I feel a little bad for this. Glow sticks. Do I have a finite number? 5 glow sticks. Where I'm thinking more about the like weird character motivations for things. You know, thinking about the writing for this game, and I cannot get past the gas station thing. They go to the gas station, they get a bunch of snacks, the guys use the restroom, and he just doesn't buy gas, and then like 10 minutes later, okay, maybe it's not 10 minutes, maybe it's an hour later, who knows? The car runs out of gas, and the guy's like, "Did you just not run out of gas? Did you just not buy gas?" And he was like, "Whoops." That's bizarre. And then the fucking pocket knife thing where the guy's like, "Here's the knife." He could have just chucked it over, but instead just goes, "Yeah," and just throws it as hard as he can, and now it's out of reach. Listen, I'm just some fucking idiot. I'm not gonna pull the like armchair game designer card and be like, "Well, actually, what they should have done would." I'm just a fucking guy who plays games. I don't know shit. But I don't know, man. I can't get that out of my head. It just seems so unusually unnecessary. These actions by certain characters. They are convenient kind of Deus Ex Machina situations that like provide a reason to need to find the knife and a reason for the car to be unavailable. But I don't know. I just don't love how, maybe force isn't the right word, but it just feels unusual. Like there's no reason for the characters, for that one character to do so many absurd things that only hamper the player. Or the main guy, that is. Also more stacks of stones. We saw those from the first. Okay, there's more of them. Yeah, we saw that from the very first monolith. There was a phone ringing. Actually, maybe that's what that was. Let's go back real quick. I thought it was like a map, or yeah, here we go. No, it is a payphone. Okay, or maybe it's not a payphone. It's probably a Ranger phone. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I couldn't look at it earlier.
Phone. These are connected to others on the network.
Welcome to the Ranger Phone Network.
Yeah, it is kind of absurd, honestly.
This call may be monitored.
Yo, that you, Mark?
I'm here. Yeah.
The ant farm's definitely past this wall. Damn thing's impossible to climb. I found an old walkie-talkie, so if you can find one, I'm on channel 4. We'll talk from there.
John? Stay on your toes. It's hairy out there.
Ditto. Arrivederci, man.
Every time we get a zoom in on our protagonist's face, he looks so fucking freaked out. He doesn't really have a very neutral face. It's always like like he's always just moments away from just filling his diaper. Which also adds to the absurdity and just weird, kind of uncanny feel. Just very surreal. For better or for worse, just very surreal. This is back to the bear bag, isn't it? Yeah, let's go back. Let's go back. As we start to go this way, that's when we heard the phone ring. Yeah, I noticed the piles of stones. Once we can find the rope, we can double back and get those last other couple things. I'm wondering if the glow stick thing will be significant in some way. We have a limited number of them. An updated map. So we are here. So we were kind of fucking around in Richmond's Fork. We're probably heading towards the campsite ultimately. Sinkholes path. The guy did fall in a hole, he said. Sean. Tall pin clearing. Waterfall overlook. There's a highway somewhere. I don't actually see a highway on the map. They have that. Oh, I guess in the bottom. Probably the bottom. That line. It's not very bold.
It's simple. It's so simple. Just find the ant farm. Get yourself killed.
The talking to oneself stage of being lost. This one's probably locked too.
I can't open it from this side.
Very much locked. Cannot open it from that side. Maybe there's another side though. What do they call it when the camera angle for a scene is tilted slightly? Do they call that the Dutch angle? Am I remembering that correctly? Kind of a little bit tilted to indicate something is not quite right. Is that a sinkhole? Looks sinkholey to me. Also, stepladder. Stepladder Doom that our guy saw earlier that similarly freaked him out to a great deal. I just wanted to look at it. I didn't want to fucking murder it.
Hell of a drop.
Hell of a drop. Dank sinkhole.
Don't want to fall in.
Sure enough. Just don't fall in. It's that simple. There's a litter somewhere. I nab it. My collection grows. I'm sure if you get all the litter in the game, you get a really cool achievement that says, good job. You've solved climate change single-handedly. Watching the Planeteers back in the day. Watching Captain Planet back in the day. You know, a lot of us 90s kids, we were trained from a young age to say, like, you know, it's up to us individually to recycle, clean up the environment. You know, corporations, they done fucked it up, but we individually, it's our responsibility to clean up the mess that, you know, wealthy corporations have made for all of us, polluting the environment and fucking up the world. But we individually can save it. And now, single-handedly, we're reversing the effects of climate change effortlessly. Our guy, he makes it so easy. Look at that. He just clicks the button, bam, nabs it instantly. Infinite pockets, 29 pieces of trash right now. What a fucking stud.
A list of some sort.
Silly nude? Siley nude? Elit Shabah? No discount? Streets of Blood. Spiral of Ants. Running Witness. Cranial Juicer. Killer Be Killed. I'm guessing these are band names. Oh yes, Leonard V. World. That was the one we saw earlier. But a few remain. Streets of Blood, Spiral of Ants, and Leonard V. World. Alright. There's more that way, but I want to keep perusing a little bit further this way. Continuing on that breadth first search. Is this probably the same tidbit of information? It is different. Please be courteous to your fellow hikers. Do not disturb the wildlife. Take nothing but pictures. Leave nothing but footprints. That's how we do it. At least I can open this for future shortcut purposes. Ching. As convenience for later if we have to come back here. We probably will, if I had to guess. So I do have a map. We're probably somewhere around here right now. Has Hole Boy. We're still looking for our boy's hole. For our boy's hole and our hole's boy. Although we at least got one of the ranger phones. We were able to talk to him on the ranger phone, and he said he found a walkie-talkie. So he said if you find another walkie-talkie, he's on channel 4, we can talk there. So if nothing else, we're working on it. Appalachian Trail. The Appalachian Trail is not on, unless it's the main trail. It probably is. It's probably just the main trail.
Just like the good old days.
We're all looking for that hole. We are all, so aren't we all? We're all looking for that hole, comma, boy. I'm looking for that hole, boy. There was a moment earlier when our guy was talking. Well, what did he say? Our guy said something funny, or maybe not funny. Our guy said something in a certain tone that gave me Hank Hill vibes. I'm trying to remember what it was that he said. But he said something that made me think of Hank Hill. And now I'm starting to imagine this guy's voice lines said in a more Hank Hillian delivery. I'm not saying it would make the game better. It would probably be very distracting. But I'm a fan. Okay, maybe not a fan of that though. The hole. I mean, Farsi, you know about the fourth hole, right? All y'all know about the fourth hole. I don't trust like that.
This.
This is map updated. 5 planks. Well, I have 5 glow sticks. Can I just use the glow sticks as planks? They're probably not very large. Probably would not recommend it.
This is way too late. I have to find more.
I can fix them. I possess knowledge of a 5th hole? Okay, now I know you're pulling my leg. And now I know you're pulling my leg, Farsight. Come on. What do you take me for? We all know that the 4th hole is... Well, we don't know. We suspect that it's out there. And that, you know, our partners have yet to reveal it to us eventually. Eventually they will. Eventually we'll you know, officially be informed about the 4th hole. All we know about the 4th hole is hearsay and urban legends. But a 5th hole, that's like, all right, that's a step too far. That's like, yeah, it's, you know, back in the day, they talked about Planet X. Like, there's another planet in our solar system called Planet X. And it was like a big thing, like way back, you know, decently far back in the day. It was like, yeah, what if there's another planet in the solar system that their scientists aren't telling us about? That'd be like if there was some crackpot that like poked his head out of a garbage can and was like, yo, but there's a planet Y. It's like, come on. Taking it a step too far, bro. Planet X, maybe, but Planet Y, bro. Getting out of hand here. Cool, gotta cool our jets. Curtis, Ireland. May 23rd. Wearing a red backpack, accompanied by a doggy, Clancy. And then also Winter Miller. I wonder if these are the developers for the game. Missing after campsite scuffle. Recovered Torn's driver's license and broken video camera. How do you tear your driver's license? Were they made out of paper at some point? Torn driver's license. Did somebody just walk up and fucking snip that shit with scissors? Mysterious sketch of a silhouette nearby. Researching urban legends from the Oiber Pirate Cafe and Tulsa's Tabletop Tower. 7'5"? Dude's a fucking Hulk. Fucking beefcake. Eating 4 burgers and a halal snack pack. Is ground beef halal? I would assume not. Bro is eating, I'm assuming, hamburgers, ground meat hamburgers, and a halal snack pack. Okay, maybe, okay, lamb burgers. Okay, fair. Beef is, oh, ground beef is halal. I legit did not know that. For some reason, I thought cow was not considered halal. I don't know why I thought that. That's interesting. Oh, you're right, cyber. Yeah, not Oiber, Cyber. Yeah, the kerning, or not the kerning, but just the spacing on that C is a little bit weird. But yeah, Cyber Cafe. Oh yeah, lamb is better than beef. Gracie and I actually made a lamb stew a few days ago, and it fucking rocks. It's very, very good. And yeah, it was quite a bit cheaper, more expensive than getting like beef stew meat. But oh my god, it's so much nicer, and I think healthier too. I think lamb is considered to be like a higher order grade meat than beef. And then Dempsey. I've seen roaming the fields of the Optimist Club's local dog park. That is it for the missing classifieds. No one in your family or your wife's family eats lamb meat? That's a shame, because I really like lamb. The thing is, I'm not a huge red meat guy. I eat like a hamburger once a month. I don't really like steak. I don't like hate it, but I don't really like it. So yeah, red meat I'm just kind of so-so on, but yeah, I do fuck with lamb. And you know, every once in a while I enjoy a good like pulled pork sandwich or something. Maybe some ribs if I'm feeling like really fancy. Ribs are expensive though, honestly. Ribs are so expensive, and I always feel like I don't get a lot of food when I get ribs. I get like a half rack of ribs. I always feel like I eat the whole thing, and I'm just like, there's a lot of meat, it's just a lot of bones. Maybe a full rack, but there's like $30 for a full rack of ribs. Those things are expensive. Oh, is that a plank? Oh, let's keep going this way. Prefer beef to ham? I would say for me it depends. What's that say? Quizzical? What did that say? Quizzical plaque. For me it depends. Yeah, I much prefer poultry. Yeah, give me chicken or turkey above most things. Just because, like, I don't know. Just because I don't eat a ton of meat things, and if I am eating a meat thing, I would rather something that is less impactful health-wise. Fish. Oh, I'm with you, Farsad. I do like fish. It is frequently expensive, yeah. That being said, Gracie did make a really good shrimp dish earlier. Made like a nice shrimp, like baked the shrimp and then made a nice sauce for it. Kind of a garlicky, buttery, garlicky, kind of lemony, kind of garlic butter lemon lime sauce of sorts. Really good. It was very good. Anyway, great cricket log. It's either great cricket or great or-ricket, but probably cricket. Talk about fish pie. I would be down. Speaking of pie, I don't know if anybody saw on the Discord server. My friend Matt, my old college buddy, he posted a really good recipe of a like giant cookie pie that looked amazing. Oh my god, incredible. Anyway, so it says hand delivered. Oh, okay. It's like it's an artifact of the good old days. Fantastic piece of lumber. One last great purpose: to use as a bridge across a minor creek. And the bridge is rickety and shitty and fuckery, and of course, very old. 1817. That at least partly explains why it's so messed up. Another stack of rocks, by the way. I guess that means we're going the right way. Unexpected. But I always have time to get the litter. The game probably wants me to go that way, but I like to go the wrong way first. I would get so would I, honestly, and I would regret nothing. I would be 40 pounds heavier and 40 pounds happier.
It's locked.
Locked? So sometimes these are locked, other times they are not. Probably more glow sticks, if I had to guess. Do I hear, like, thunder in the distance? Wonder if we're gonna get some weather. Dr. Warnell, which we saw some correspondence from Dr. Warnell earlier. Now here's the response. Official correspondence. Checked with Avalanche. All operations are in order. Can you file a formal report on the issues you are having? The Whitewaters prefer to have all feedback in writing. Okay. Please note that unprofessional language on official channels during peak hours is bad practice, will not be tolerated. Understand you were grafted in late from the Manhattan branch, but the culture we are building here on the Whitewater Project is different. Please use the phone line. We're also looking for any sort of code, any sort of door code that will let us through that, that door that we saw earlier that leads to the other side. Okay, that looks important here. I'm gonna go the wrong way first. This looks like it might be the wrong way. Unless it's all the wrong way. What if there is no correct way? What if it's all wrong? Mossy plank, that's one.
Fuzzy.
We'll take it. I mean, I'm not sure why these planks were disassembled and placed in other places, other than to slow us down, but we're getting there, baby.
It's too thick to get through. If only I had something to cut it with.
That's that pocket knife. That's like the third or fourth bush that we've seen that we'll need to kind of to hack through when the time comes. Which is probably going to mean backtracking. Hopefully it won't be required. Hopefully that's just to get like some extra stuff and or some more glow sticks and more supplies. Walkie-talkie sitting on a very ominous tree stump.
Anybody there?
Hey bro, you alive? What do you think? Dead body? Behind you. Oh. My boy did the fucking coffin thing. Just ceased to exist. It's another vision.
Must be the place.
Heart health. Either I would say, Farsight, you can either just DM it to me or just post it to the Discord server in case other people would like to see it. The food discussion channel, because there's other folks that might be down to see it too. Got a box. I'm delivering it to this construction site.
Can't get through that way.
Or we're not delivering it there, but we're here on the construction site. I'll nab the litter through the dreams. Even in the dreams, we can pick up litter. So considerate. Desperate for car parts. I'm just gonna note that number. For no other reason than the game is telling it to me, and maybe it'll be important. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I am noting it. It has been noted. Cracked road, but it's a classic road.
Yeah, that's
classic cracked road.
Surprisingly hard to put cones out in a straight line.
Alright, can I sprint with this thing? Very lightly, very mildly. You want to call a barely hurried saunter a sprint. Excuse me? Yeah, we had that sudden nap time. And again, I just love it. My guy did like the coffin thing too. I was thinking of my buddy Robert, my old college buddy Robert, who whenever he is going to bed, he doesn't just say like bedtime. He says he'll be like, all right, coffin time for me, I'll see you later, implying that he's like creeping to his coffin to slumber for a millennia.
He's gonna kill me one of these.
Speaking of which, have a good night, Crane. Thanks for popping in. It's coffin time for Crane. Good night, buddy. I appreciate you hanging out with us. Thank you for joining on the raid as well. Couldn't find the front keys. Use the back entrance most deviously. Hey, baby. Come in the back. Come in my back entrance. Wink. I'm ready to receive. Anyway. Come on now. This is getting weird. It's getting weird for once. The one time you made it weird. The litter. And more glow sticks that I will take with me out of the dream into the real life. And yeah, that was actually pretty well hidden too. Think back this way. Probably not. No, nothing. Parking sign. No parking towaway zone.
Thanks for making me walk. Good for nothing.
Good for nothing. Am I gonna fall in the manhole? The barrel fire, that's a classic.
Crispy. Probably shouldn't inhale these fumes.
Probably right. Another rat bastard. Graffiti. Not too dissimilar from the one we saw on the wall in the modern times. Probably a way to decrypt what is being said in those sequences. Open your eyes. Okay. And that graffiti is pretty similar to, I think we saw this one to my guy's immediate left. I think we saw that graffiti. I want to say it was on or at least near the monolith, I think. I remember that letter being kind of hard to discern.
Oh, great. Though I walk through the valley.
In the shadow of piss, I shall fear all the evil. Wait for the cake is a lie graffiti. That would be so out of left field. I mean, the unfortunate thing is, like, we had that when we were playing through, what was that game? Forgive Me, Father 1 and 2. The game had references like that, and it always like was a little distracting. Seeing something that's so explicitly a reference to another indie series, it kind of takes you out of it a little bit, but at the same time, you know, and considering when those games were made, at least the first game, when the first game was made, it's not horribly surprising. So these are lyrics, I suppose, or a poem, I suppose. Synoptic storm over Chicago, Illinois. When I think of songs about Illinois, so I grew up in Illinois. Not Chicago. I didn't grow up in Chicago.
Said he'd leave.
I grew up like around Edwardsville, Glen Carbon, that kind of area. So like an hour or two, or like an hour and a half maybe away from where I live right now. Not that far. But still, you know, I got the Illinois pride. Corn flows freely through my veins. Instead of red blood cells, I have corn blood cells. But when I think of songs that are about Illinois, I always think of the Illinois Enema Bandit by Frank Zappa. The Illinois Enema Bandit, and I like that song because the chorus goes something like, "The Illinois Enema Bandit, I heard he's on the loose." I heard he's on the loose. Every time I hear it, it makes me laugh. And I always like doing a bad impression of it when I'm around Gracie. Like if I'm driving somewhere, if we're driving somewhere and we're listening to my music collection and that song comes up, I love doing a bad impression of it and in an attempt to make her laugh. It's a 50% success rate. Anyway. I heard he's on the loose. It's a fun song. Apparently it's a real story. Apparently there was a dude who would like fucking give people enemas. It was fucking weird. Weird fucking time, man. Anyway, another missing person. The Mariana Trench. What the fuck? Who knows what spooky depths have been sunken to? What the shit? Kitty cat. Shouting, Aspeldingus, this isn't Brazil. What is that over there? Lulu. Likes. What does she like? Local park with a chair, dental floss, and a sign that read, "We'll floss your teeth for $2. Not bad price, honestly. Revy Catgirl Thingies. Watching the waves splash serenely into Arcadia Bay. Dream Warriors. Dancing in a dragon onesie, proclaiming, "I am here to find the enchanted wood. Don't take me back to the dreaming." Okay. I mean... extremely incomprehensible, thank you very much. Wait, is this where we found our current mattress? Or is this the mattress lore?
No telling what kind of diseases.
Hopefully not.
I'll sleep later.
Yeah, I'm with you, Farsight. Yeah, Gory, his food posts are always just immaculate. To the point where I'm over here like, is he a professional chef? Is that like his day job? It would not shock me because like he does such a good job. It's unreal. And my friend, that's my friend Matt. Yeah, Mazul. His posts, his baking projects. My God, I know he's a good chef. I've like seen the stuff he posts on other social media platforms. I've known for a long time. He's really. Oh.
Hello.
The door done did shut. And whatever we were delivering, I guess it's unimportant because our guy immediately abandons it and drops that shit. We're kicking it around like it's just completely useless and valueless.
Hello, Marcus. Twisted fate and circumstance have brought you to these woods. If you do not listen, this will be the day you die.
Okay.
You've spent the years toiling in the sun as a mere welder. Your job is to mend, but in truth, you have done nothing but separate. Your friend, Sean Russell.
Oh my.
You must dismantle the tripwire set up to
Oh my.
follow the door on the left, and quickly. Heroes are a dime a dozen, but saviors are priceless.
Sean?
There was our hole boy and our boy hole. It was both. Is tape recording right? This is a three something timer. Anything else? I think when we open this door, the timer's gonna begin, maybe? No, maybe not. And this is still a dream sequence, presumably, because our guy passed the fuck out after seeing the dove. Our guy passed the fuck out on that sleeping bag. Oh no. Anyway, I do find myself referencing that moment.
You think this is a game? Do you find something funny?
Sometimes.
Your actions don't matter, Stetson. No matter how hard you try.
That's our last name.
Time's running out. See you on the other side.
Oh no.
It is time actually running out? I question if it's actually running out. Donations will end homelessness. Realistic look at council housing and your options. Are you concerned about a rough sleeper? What about this one?
Before you sits a maze of endless terror.
Endless terror.
You must find the elevator and proceed to the 13th.
What's he doing with his hands?
You must hurry.
A little dance.
The binds are quickly tightening. But beware.
Is this a weird avant-garde hip-hop music video?
Lies a Minotaur.
Is this the new Kendrick single? Is this his latest Drake diss? Getting real experimental. The lobby door is that way. I can appreciate some experimental, kind of out there hip-hop, but this is a bit beyond my tastes, mayhaps.
There's a lot of grilling space on this bad boy.
Shotgun looks kind of busted up. Very jerry-rigged for sure. How could you fit this in an apartment? Thing's fucking huge. And the upkeep, the cleaning of that thing, can you imagine? Gross. You can make a lot of food, I guess, but like when you're living single,
I mean, you could cook.
You don't need that much. Killer pizza. My best friend's been abducted. Anyway, this is a really cool oven. This is a nice pizza oven. I can make good pizza here. Oh my god, Comic Sans. Comic Sans sighted. Scrub toilets thoroughly. Empty fridge of any contents. Mop tile floors and map toil flarts. Flarts, that's a fun word. Monitor Mark Stetson and report any unusual activity. That's my guy. My guy's name is Mark Stetson. Lock front door so you know who cannot enter. Is this the latest Drake diss? Getting real experimental. I fucking appreciate some experimental, kind of out there hip-hop, but this is a bit beyond my tastes. My How about that? How about that? What's up, Whale? Didn't even know I was streaming. I think I posted in the Discord. Although there have been times where I have neglected. There have been times where I forget to post, or I like write up the post, I draft the post and forget to hit enter. That has happened more times than I want to admit. My eternal shame. Big ol' ice machine.
Still mankind's freakiest achievement.
This guy is terrified of ice machines. That is the second time our guy's been like, dude, ice machines freak me the fuck out. Jesus Christ. If an ice machine were to approach me, I would fucking stab it. Unless maybe it's a fetish. Maybe he's like afraid of ice machines, but it like secretly, he's deep down, he's like, ooh, but I like they scare me, but also I get little like, you know, kind of diddles the nips a little bit. It's like, ooh. But they awaken something deep inside of me. The forbidden ice machine. Ice Mashussi. The forbidden frosty Mashussi. I don't know, maybe there's like a little something there. Maybe something's been awakened deep inside of him that he's trying to repress, but he should know better. So we found the heart health place. There's his backpack. New vision. Is his vision going to be extremely incomprehensible? I like that stupid fence. The code, is it 1234? Probably not. Also, our best friend's somewhere over there. Glasses. Purgatory's AC core. Another day, another penis. Another penis. Penny. Sorry. Reading what I want to read.
Another day, another penny.
Let's talk about the frosted tips. That's right.
It's my haven. I want to go home, man. This is a bastard place. No human should live like this. Grab phone, talk to a husk, sell them insurance. I could die and they wouldn't find my body for 3 days.
That's a thing that happened in real life.
Need all the cash I can get. It's all I have left. It has to be the best.
Happened last year.
Finale. They should have gone for it. My movie. Filmmakers are broke, but they keep their souls. Most of them.
Couldn't really make much of that, honestly. But yeah, I think that was last year. Person died at their desk on a Friday night and like staying late at the office, and nobody discovered the body till like sometime into Monday morning. Shit really happened. If I press the bell. Let's do a couple other things first.
Place.
What a lusty place. Sorry, he said musty. Once again, reading what I want to read. Selective reading. I piss on the potted plants to feed it. I found the water cooler. Alright, so I'm gonna ring the bell first before I start fucking around with other things.
What the?
What was my guy what the-ing to? Oh!
Haven't I been here before?
That's weird. Clever trick. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to spam it. That was me clicking as hard and fast and throbbingly rigid as possible. No, I'm clicking it, but there's no use. It's no use. I do appreciate the stained floors, stained carpet. You will die, so get insured. Man. Listen, I understand what they're getting at here, but maybe not the most effective or like pleasant kind of advertisement. This doesn't exactly make me want to like call the insurance company. It makes me want to just crawl in a hole. Like you're trying to sell me a product, you're doing a not great job. You're just making me sad. Oh. So if we go the wrong way, we get reset. Is what I assume what that was. Death is coming. And so am I. Alright, so this was presumed the correct direction. 3 other things. 3 other paths lay before us. I'm gonna guess this will reset. Oh, is the doorway like extra small? You did say it's a labyrinth, yep. This might be more on the annoying side. This is gonna, you know, kind of pad the time out a little bit. But it is indeed very labyrinthine. There's like maybe another path beyond that teensy little door frame, but let's see what's over this way. Oh, now we're small. Now everything is huge and we're small. We're small. We're getting some overgrowth on the walls, some foliage, flora. Ghost is a dude in a bed sheet. Yep. That sounds pretty spooky and very convincing. Convincing? Convincing. Let's go with that. Death is coming. Just like the one Farsa was telling us about. Can I get a pencil? I brought my pencil! Give me something to write on! Man. Red lights. Left or right? Right. Oh, there is no right. Alright, left. Yeah, I'll just do that. Getting a lot more wall shenanigans, and I continue to feel small. And we saw this earlier, yeah, that like the building kind of warping slightly. And by slightly I mean extremely. Got that Halo 1 kind of arcing towards you. Got some litter in the foreground. Its own reward, really. Commemorate these puns.
Oh, you found it that quick, did you? Didn't expect that.
Yeah, give me that. Yeah. Hit me with that beat. 13th floor. Yeah. The game will be waiting for you. Yeah, see, I can't find the beat. I can't find it. The thing with the hands it's very weird. We gotta get Kara back here because she hit us with that clip where she fucking broke it down. She fucking hit us with some fire. She was breathing some fire in that clip, and it was hot. It was some hot fire. She was spitting. Get her to like join forces with this guy. Unstoppable hip hop duo right there.
Welcome to the top of the world. It's beautiful, isn't it? The only thing more beautiful. It's the poison gas that will flood this room in 2 minutes. I have placed a key to your exit in one of these cardboard
go fast.
boxes. Better start digging before time's up. This is
if you can actually fail this.
Marcus. Good luck. And goodbye.
Don't fuck up and goodbye. Go this way? I saw like a vision of cardboard boxes. Oh, is it this way maybe? There we go, there we go. So check a bunch of the weird boxes. Yeah, I wonder if you can actually fail this. We've never had a fail condition before. No! The guy's actually able to like run properly instead of just kind of being, oh my god, there's a lot. Bizarre box.
Not there! Not there either!
There's been no, well actually maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there was a fail condition. Like maybe if we didn't move fast enough when the tree fellow was chasing us. Could it be in the water cooler? Probably not.
It's all over for you!
We either it is truly a single box you have to find, or it's a none of them. And the solution is to not play at all.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
The only way to win is to not play the game at all.
Watch Dixon dies! He dies today!
I'm just clicking like a madman. Hopefully when I find the thing, if I find the thing,
30 seconds!
it'll be like, oh shit, there it is. Like we'll get the jingle. Some sort of like, and it'll be like obvious. I do appreciate the pizza song. Pizza, pazza, stick it in my ass.
Refund this poison once you can. 9.
Cheesy on my peenie and the pizza on my balls. Fuck man, I don't know where else there is. Couple boxes here.
There's no key! Where is it?
Son of a bitch! Hold on. Hold on. Hey! There we go. Hold on. You've passed the test. All is...
I'm gonna cut you like a pig.
All will be revealed through that door. Proceed.
After all that panicking. Yeah, it was like the pizza music, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you know the one, right? Where the guy's like, put it on my cock, my cock, my cock, my cock, my cock, my cock, my cock. Cheesy on my peenie and my pasta on my balls. Yeah, pizza, pasta, putting in a box. Deliver it right into my cock. My cock, my cock, my cock. Yeah, I think that's how it works. Oh, booga, 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 booga. I fucking decked him.
You're horrible, dude. I hate you.
His eyes turned into piss for a second there.
Such a moron. Who listens to a serial killer?
I thought some psycho was ripping off that dumbass movie. Oh, I hate you.
Oh God. Ooh. Oh God.
Oh, you completely wrecked the place.
Yeah, I know. I gotta clean this up before Monday. Yeah, I'm totally screwed.
Is this a new person or is that our BFF?
Thanks for
His looks different.
stuff.
No glasses.
Don't mention it.
So, how goes it in the Marcus sphere? Anything?
Fucking
crazy?
decked his ass. He kind of deserved it. I almost died. I want to hear this.
I almost died.
Yeah, I bet that really gets your blood pumping.
It's
He does not ask about more information. He's like, wow, that sucks.
Exhilarating.
He's like, wow, I'm glad you almost died. Wouldn't a real friend say, oh man, I'm sorry that happened. Do you want to talk about it? Instead, he's like, that's cool.
You seemed really out there.
I'm really happy you almost died. That's really cool.
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
You sure?
Why?
I could tell. You have a sort of heaviness about you.
So does your mom. Caring about your friends is lame.
How's Charlie taking it?
Better than I am. She's a total champ. Just told her I needed to get a different place. Catch up on some sleep. I really didn't want to. It feels like I'm dying.
Yeah. Like you're dying.
The scale has been retilted. Suddenly.
Did you press the button?
Man.
Pizza's done.
Alright. Boxes are all packed up.
Yeah, no thanks to you.
Were you born an asshole?
You know it.
Alright, let's hurry. We're running on empty.
Traffic cone monster? Oh shit.
Coming,
Traffic
dude?
cone monster. I knew it.
This has all happened before.
What?
I'm dreaming.
No, you're not.
I think he is.
Dreaming right now.
Don't say that.
What?
They'll hear you.
They'll hear you.
What do you mean? Sean?
Make it common, tepid pace. One that strains our heart to break. Let it not begin too fast. Lest our cord snap so soon. A road ahead to push and pull. The mockery will consume us all.
Yeah, it's hard to predict what happens next with every scene.
The Great Synaptic Storm over Chicago, Illinois.
And then we probably snap awake. Not yet, not yet. Now we're playing more chess with dead doves. 1 and also 9 of them. Nope, nope, no, we are awake. Okay. Lovecraft inspired. There might be some Lovecraft inspirations.
I don't need to sleep here.
We were talking about it earlier. I don't know if I am a good bellwether for this. To say this, but since I've never watched any of his stuff, but some folks were pointing out that there might be some Lynch-isms, some David Lynch-isms, some Twin Peaks style of like nigh incomprehensible weirdness going on here.
Wasn't there a tree here before?
I mean, there's a lot of trees. And yeah, of course, RIP to David Lynch. That is unfortunate. I didn't realize that he was in failing health. But apparently, yeah, he'd been in pretty rough shape for a while because I think Elgaso pointed out, yeah, he's like smoked for a lot of his life. I think he said he quit in like 2022. But yeah, I think by that point he had wrought a lot of damage to his lungs.
Watch my step.
It's unfortunately how it goes. Some more glow sticks. Instead of, hey, it's sup Leonard dude, I can't keep paying for your equipment rentals. Is Fred paying you? I'm running out of money and need to pay for next semester. Love the art, but it's not sustainable for me. I don't know if I can make it to next practice. I have shifts and Don's Grill for next 2 weeks. So saith Claudio. More glow sticks. Boop. Drowning hazard and falling hazard. Just do neither. Sounds like a skill issue. Just don't do either of those things.
I can see something in the distance.
Can I zoom in? I can see nothing. All right. Maybe look again.
I can see something in the distance.
I can't see shit. All right. When I'd find another plank, we need 4 of them to complete our collection. I think anytime we find those stack of stones, it's like generally a good sign. Random dumped toilet. I mean, yes, toilets are for dumping. Usually you dump in the toilet, not the full toilet itself. Litter is a shame. Can I pick up the entire toilet as litter? Unfortunately not. Though that I wish that I could. That's where I just came from. That's not it. Let's actually go... Hold on. That's where we came from. Let's go this way then. Past the dump toilet. If you see the dump toilet, you've gone too far. What's up, Black Magics? Playing a weird little indie game tonight. This one is going all over the place with its narrative and its the kinds of things that happen one after the other. It's a weird one.
Awfully serene.
Yep, they're trees. There's some trees. That's pretty cool. I was thinking maybe this was a path. It is not a path. All right, so just keep going this way then. I keep going back and forth in my head. Do I like this game? I don't know. I don't know if I like this. It's so hard to piece anything together. Maybe there's like really important things I just haven't found yet. Maybe there's stuff I've missed. Maybe I'm just a dumbass. But like, man, it's hard to get anything of note out of anything. It's hard to like, we've pieced a couple details together, I think. But I don't know if I really love a game where I'm scratching my head constantly going, what does any of this mean? But I don't hate it. I just don't know if I like it. I don't know. I'm somewhere in the middle. This is probably from Dr. Warnell. Yep. Paged nearly 5 hours ago. Oh, probably near 5 fucking hours ago. 10 years your senior. I don't get paid enough for this passive-aggressive bullshit. So the doctor has been here previously. The embers are fairly fresh. I heard a phone ringing, so we're probably near some pretty significant stuff. Can I open this up? It is locked. Dr. Alfred O'Neill. Yep. Another blank. Very good.
This is gonna hurt to carry.
It's heavy, but it'll work. That's 2/4 the way through. Some litter.
Can't open it from this.
That's still locked from the other side. I think it may be one we could open ourselves. There was a phone, I think, that was ringing that we could maybe answer. Here we go. Is that our buddy?
Network voicemail. Phone 7J to phone 7J. 1. Unread message.
Yes, the voicemail ring was ringing. Very helpful phone message, thank you. Yeah, that was the voicemail calling me. Ring, ring, ring. You gotta check your voicemail. Ring, ring, ring. That's what that was. Hold on. I'm gonna see if there was anything else in that kind of collection of areas. And then we'll check out this little spot. You know, clear this before or clear it as much as I can at least before we venture forward. I guess this was like a bunch of things. Kind of all clustered together. So I guess there's some kind of science team, I guess? Or... I mean, I wouldn't think park rangers would be doctors, but maybe?
Hey, Mark, you on this channel?
I'm here. You
There's
okay?
Sean.
Yeah, it's freaky out here. It feels like something's watching me. Let's get to this stupid mill as soon as possible.
And 4.
Got that. An updated map, probably. Yes, we found the toilet earlier. Right. You are here. Right now, at least. Okay. More information about the map is helpful. An axe.
Simple hatchet. Can't do much more than cut some brush.
We'll take it. So that won't help for cutting down the bear trap, or the bear bags. We can probably use it to cut down these bushes then. Police line, by the way. Already did cross it. It is done. I can open these up. So we might have to backtrack then to pick up things we could not grab earlier.
Guess I can use this as a shortcut.
Oh, okay. Right. I think I remember this from earlier. And of course, I don't know where I am on the map. It doesn't update automatically, but we're somewhere... And it was probably here. By the sinkholes, probably. I like that there's entries on the map for the bushes that are cuttable. I think there was a... Yeah, I think the bear bag was somewhere over here. So that's nice. I'm going to keep at the task at hand, though. Flips back around. We got the plank that was here. Wait, hold on. I've not been there. Okay, never mind. Some more glow sticks. Up to 20. We are out. We got those two. So this loops around. Avalanche. That was a name we saw at one point. Like a code name or a call sign or something.
Got a campsite with strange. Know anything?
Must be the census.
Let's get back this way then. Deep Rock Galactic. That is a cool game, Whale. I did enjoy getting to play with you.
10 hiking tips with Russell Radio. Number 2. To avoid frostbite on your nose, put your hands on your nose. Your hands will freeze before your nose does. Number 2. We already said that. Damn.
I thought it was stick your hands up your ass for warmth. Stick your hands between the butt cheeks. Nature's pocket.
You know, I only really started hiking because my life sucked. Needed something to keep my hands occupied.
Stick him in your butt.
Tables really turned.
Works for me.
Doesn't your life still suck?
It sucks at a pretty steady way.
Feels worse.
Feels normal.
Good pep talk. Yeah, only played it once, but I did enjoy it though. I don't know if it's the kind of game I'd be able to stick with personally. It's a once in a while thing. It's neat. It's a cool little game. I know they've done a lot of updates. Get you money if you need. I need you to please stay on for Freds. It's the big one. It's a band probably. Band practice. You're the only one who believes in us. Even my mom said I should go back to cashiering, but I would sooner kill myself, says Leo. Claudio, please stay in the band, bro. We need you, bro. Strange stone.
Clogged. The stone's blocking this drain pipe.
Interact? Cannot.
Clogged. The stone's blocking this drain pipe.
Like a crowbar or something. I have an axe. That's kind of like a crowbar. Yeah, nothing I can use right now.
Welcome back to your late night talk show on Russell Radio. Tonight we're going to be talking about sex with cities with Sean.
Not sex in the city. Sex with cities. You ever just stick an entire city up your ass? I mean, there is that that infamous, fabled benefactor, that extremely wealthy benefactor that has been known to solicit the services of furry artists.
I could fix this bad boy up.
Macro Falco is the guy's name, I think. Don't know who I'm talking about. An extremely deep-pocketed individual who pays very exorbitant amount of money to furry artists, is very anonymous other than their screen name, and has a penchant for like commissioning furry artists to like depict various video game characters being giants, being like fucking Godzilla sized, and sticking like buildings up their butt, and like sticking their dicks into like giant buildings and subway tunnels and shit like that. And apparently there's like dozens of this extremely niche artwork that are on various cultured artwork sites, and it's all the same guy. It's all the same guy or girl, the same person commissioning these pieces. And the furry artists who are doing who are taking the commissions are like, yeah, we don't know anything about him. He's probably a dude, probably. We don't know anything about him. Remains anonymous, and he pays extremely well. Like, tips well, so it's like, you know, we'll fucking do it, bro. It pays the bills. But it's bewildering. Truly bewildering. I have 3... Oh, except this one's kind of fucked up. I need a hammer and some nails. Helldivers 2 ran like it used to? Oh, is it just like you need a like a PC upgrade of some kind? Like GPU or CPU, that kind of thing? Oh, that's so fun, Black Magics. Yeah, I'm sure you cleared it with her first, though. I'm sure you're like, hey, yo, can I add this to the thing? My joints are killing me.
Good, I'm sure. Can't see ya. Just pretend I can.
You're doing great, bro. You're doing great. A little creepy out here, bro. I'm getting lonely, bro. Wish I could hold you, bro, in your big, strong arms. Black Magic says, I did not clear permission with the wife, and it made it way more fun. So that shortcut is available now. Which probably means we are... I guess here? We haven't reached the cook site yet. So that means we've already been to that site. Well, hold on. I'm gonna like stick my dick in this a little bit. Just diddle it around a little bit.
It's locked.
Okay, yeah. So we've already been there. All right, so never mind. Although it'd be next to a bush, so we're probably... Oh, we might be here. We did pass a dump area. Yeah. We're probably around here, so we're about to complete the lap then. Yeah, Black Magic says, nope, we raw dog that shit. Full send.
Anybody out there?
This PC's getting old. It's just showing its age.
Nice tool. I think I can
It's a hammer.
use this later.
Can I get some nails?
I don't have anything to combine this with.
I need nails. Yeah, I'm gonna get nailed. When you have a really cool hammer, everything's a nail. i7. Honestly, i7 doesn't sound too bad. Okay, that's nice. You can actually use the axe to cut the bags. Got another cassette, by the way. Yes. Can't really see it, what it's set, what the label is. But now we can actually play the tapes. We have a few tapes to play. Yeah, so i7 doesn't sound too bad, but 1080 is getting up there. 16 gigs. 16 gigs doesn't sound horrible if it's like DDR3 though. If it's DDR3, you could probably... An upgrade is probably not a shabby idea. Yeah, an upgrade. Yeah, 1080 is... yeah, that's an obvious upgrade for sure. So we're on the 4000 series. Like, you could get a pretty good 3000 series without too much breaking of bank. Or you could do what I do and just jump to AMD, which is way cheaper. No, it's not the industry standard though, so I get it. But I jumped to AMD and I'm pretty happy with it. How do I check what DDR it is? I think under... Would it say under system information? I think it should say under system information if you're on Windows. Kind of looking on mine. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it doesn't. I thought it would say. If it might say in your hardware, in your GPU driver software, if you use NVIDIA's, what do they call it? The GeForce Experience. It might say somewhere on there. There any mention of DDR? Dance Dance Revolution. Is it Dance Dance Revolution 3 memory? Yeah, I don't really see it on here. Yeah. I'd probably have to like Google it to see like, yeah, is there like a nifty way for Windows users, a nifty way in Windows to like, for it to tell you what what generation of RAM you're using. Welcome back, Ace. So what are we up to now? Well, if you I don't know if you recognize this part of the game, but we got separated with Sean. We're trying to reconvene with him, and we found a rickety old bridge that might lead towards this general direction, but it's very rickety and very unreliable. But we found extra planks we can use to repair the bridge. We're one plank short. We also need some nails to fix one of the planks. Also, we found a cassette player. And it says this. All right. I'm with Elgaso. Yeah, it's a. Is this Death Grips? Is this the new Death Grips album? We've had a lot of talk of like avant-garde hip hop tonight. That was the most far out one yet. A New Vision. Hold up, can I have another tape. Hold up. Let me hit you with that mixtape. Is that Code Dove? Yeah. What about this one? Daniel.
I can't use this here.
What? That's a tape player.
I can't use this here.
I think it's the same thing, yeah. Let's see what the vision is. River Recorder. Or a recording, rather. Oh, you did find it, Farsight. Okay, thank you. That is helpful. It's the exact same tape, but in a different view. It is the exact same tape, but in a different view. Will there be anything different this time? See one chess piece. What's up, Zell? That's the mystery. What killed them? Did I kill them? Did that kill them? I gleaned nothing from that one. Yo, he's doing it Farsight. That's what's up, baby. That's awesome, dude. I'll be excited to hear what you think, because it's a game I want to go back for.
I can't use this here.
So what? We have a tape recorder. Tape player, rather.
I can't use this here.
But I can't use either. I guess I need my own tape recorder. That didn't really get us anything new, necessarily. But we're, I think, here. So we can head back to the sinkholes path. There were some things we could at least explore there. So we need the nails, and we need one more plank. It's the phone. It's the main path, I think. Yeah, lady screaming. Yeah, it's we don't know who it was or what they're running from or scared of.
Live from Russell Radio, bringing in with a new interview from Sean Russell.
Our best friend who we're trying to find on this trail.
Social problems. What do you
Is offering some very helpful tidbits of information.
It fucking sucks.
Fucking sucks. Yep. Good job. So I'll be referring to that map every so often, but there was... Let's see, I think... So that one we already opened up. So that was this shortcut which we opened up. So there's probably nothing new in the sinkholes path then. Back to the main trail. We got the shortcut open. So we'll just waddle this way. There's something this way, though. There's a toolbox, maybe?
Heads up.
I didn't recognize that last time.
Deer. Fucking two doe. Beautiful.
Oh, maybe I never went to the left.
Yep.
A list of some sort. Couple. Meaning 3.
Ah, here we go. A couple of deer can be 2.
Oh, here's the toolbox, but I need the key to open it.
Up yes.
No. Just my what? I don't have the key for this.
You're like if a couple of bitches waffled their hands together and fused into one giant captain bitch.
Yep.
Use a bitch and a half.
Yep.
With fries and sauce.
He said, I like how he said sauce. But very unhelpful and incomprehensible, thank you. Very good job. There's another plank. It's the soggy plank.
It's dripping. horrible for fires.
So I think that's all the planks, right? We need 4. We need... It says somewhere, I think. We need 5, so we need 1 more plank, and then we need to fix the 3rd one that we found. That's how I feel, Zell. Yeah, a couple is 2, a few is 3 or more, up to maybe a specific amount.
Good old key for a tool chest.
Maybe that's for the nails. Yeah, dozen, and then this handful, and then there's you know a paltry amount. Yeah, there's all these ways to indicate small or less small collections of things. So that is it for that, I suppose. We just passed the toolbox. Should be a simple process.
Not Sean.
This open. Got some nails. And now with that, we can fix up board number 3. Fix it went up nice and good. Hierarchy must be respected. That's correct. Respect the hierarchy or else. We have 4 out of 5 planks. So if I had to guess, there might be something up here. Because we got the axe only after this little part. So that's probably where we're going. Yeah, we got Jet. What's up, Jet? Yeah, I saw the Discord announcement that you were doing some more Majora's Mask shenanigans with our boy Gratz. How'd it go tonight, bud? It was a victory. That's what we love to see. And that's what we love to see. So you guys cleared it. Was it like a super good time? Like a time you're pretty happy with? Because it was for the Bear Den, right? The Bear Den races. Bear Den races, sing this song, doo-dah. That's okay. That's that log, right? Okay, I can just keep going this way then. You would think so. We need 5 boards to replace the bridge, to fix up the bridge. You would think, could we just kind of like hop along the last board? Like, do we need all 5 boards?
It's locked.
Can we just cheese with 4? You would think it's close enough, right? Yeah, using a hammer and nails to fix that kind of board, a little questionable.
Different, sure. But that would be me.
I think it's this one. Got a huge peeb? Yes, that's what we like to hear, man. That's awesome. That's fantastic. How many other teams are in the running? If it's like kind of getting down to the wire.
Cash.
A set of keys for some kind of cache that was otherwise locked. Maybe in the dump, maybe the cook site. Oh, it was the right. We just passed a cache that was locked. And that's probably a dead end, doesn't it? Otherwise. Oh, never mind. It does loop around. So we just passed a cache of some kind that are not always labeled. Shit, I can't remember. Let me go back this way. I think was there one here? No. I don't know if they're labeled on the map though, unfortunately. I'm determined. Yeah, it could be the question mark. No, that's too many. It's not the question marks. The cache, one of the caches probably has the last board. We got Ilu. What's up, Ilu? That is a fun emote. I like that one a lot. Nice card. Let's go back. I know I feel like I passed one very recently. It is fresh in my brain's juices. Freshly marinating. Here we go. Here's one. Like that should open. We get. Is that a giant cell phone? I should have like looked at it for a moment. Unfortunately, the visions are just, I mean, they're interesting. Well, sometimes they're interesting. They are storytelling devices, but they're not functional things that push the progression forward, you know? Oh, this is a weird game. It might be up your alley. It's pretty out there.
If you would like to be less large, press 1. If you would
I'm already pretty short.
more large, press 2. If you would like to get fat in certain areas, such as the buttocks,
Yo, give me that juicy dumpy.
if you would like to talk to our fat consultants, press 4. If you would like to speak in Spanish, press 5, Espanol. You have not chosen a number. Thank you for calling. We appreciate all your feedback.
At the tone, please record your message.
All right, good. Very helpful. Wasn't that so helpful from a storytelling perspective? Don't you feel better about learning about the world? The game's world and its mysteries? I know I do. So that was probably... here, maybe? Yeah. It's unfortunate that... I'm grateful that we have some things marked on the map. It's just unfortunate that not everything is marked on the map. I mean, I shouldn't... Where they say, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Don't look a gift map in the mouth. Be great if we had anything at all on the map. But it could be better. It could be better, that's what I'm saying. So now we have to kind of scrounge a bit. Or if they would have given me the option to mark things on the map myself, like leave notes on the map myself, that'd be nice. Like, you know, I don't need the game to map it for me or to mark it for me. Like give me that responsibility. I can handle it. We've already been here. That was, yeah, the note for the band members. Nothing else new here. And that brings us back to the toilet. Okay. The turlet. I will just go past the dump toilet, and I guess we'll just kind of complete a lap of the main trail.
Bachelorette Sammy.
Hi-oh. Our guy he didn't even bother answering. He was like, oh my fucking god, Sean. Stop being cringe, bro. I think there was a cache somewhere here as well. Somewhere around this area. Wasn't much we could glean from this area. Frustratingly. We read that earlier. Nothing else from the tent. Despite a lot of interesting things, there's not a lot that we were able to, like, of value we were able to get out of this. New vision. God, like, the visions are cool, but give me something that pushes things forward, you know? This one is a little dandelion. And a flower.
How am I supposed to help her? I don't know what she wants, when she wants it, how she even feels. Am I a bad son?
Talking about his mom?
Only hope.
Not his daughter?
Put her in a home. Her brother's not
his mom.
help. He can't even stay off the streets. Who's gonna help me? It could happen so easily. A switch flipped one day, and then I'm gone. Just a damned ship on the sticks.
Alright. Let's see. In this one, we cannot open from here, can we? What's on the other side? And so that would be, yeah, that's this one. That leads very far out. So presumably that's going to be for like the next area. So we'll eventually get some kind of shortcut that points back this way. Keep looking.
I don't have dreams when I'm asleep. At least, as I remember. I drift off into the darkness and forget I exist. It's hard piecing myself back together when I wake up.
Sounds kind of bored with himself. New journal entry? That was kind of random. Yeah. Narcolepsy? Oh, I see what they did there. Took me a second there. Some BioShock. I've actually never played any of the BioShock games. We played System Shock last year, and I really enjoyed it. But yeah, I've yet to play BioShock. I feel like I ought to, honestly. Is there anything I can use to crack this thing open? We, of course, no longer have the hammer, unfortunately. I was thinking maybe the hammer. Yeah, you almost need like a crowbar or something.
The stone's blocking the straight
Get this
line.
giant stone off this thing. So no dice there. This is the dump. I already plundered the dump for all of its worth. I think the answer is yes. Also, like, yeah, any instance like this where I can kind of go off the side. But not a full going to the side transition, so nothing over there. We did just complete a loop. I think I need to actually... Yeah, you have to cut through with the brush.
You're listening to 88.7 AM Russell Radio, bringing you the hottest tracks. Here comes our next song track from Sean Russell's very new original album.
Sean, get off the goddamn radio.
Deodorant.
Running out the battery. Okay, never mind. He's spitting fire. Spitting hot fire. So, let's see. This was another shortcut. I think this was the big... Alright, so yeah, now we're here. Was there also a cache to plunder? Can't quite remember. Right. The answer is maybe. Yeah, maybe.
I feel sick.
Another stepladder that I did miss earlier. Here's this guy. Oh yeah, I think there might have been a cache up this way. Yes, is this the last one? Another tape. Can I play that tape though? That's the problem. I have this. That's the third tape. So Code Dove. This one is The Branch. Find a cassette player, right? That's the thing. We know of a cassette player. But I don't know how to feed it a different cassette other than the one that has loaded. Because it's like on the ground, it won't let us pick it up. Let's go back to that cassette player though. Let's see, where am I right now? I think we're heading back towards the start. Okay, so we're here. So this is not the map. I think we're somewhere around here. I think the cassette player was back this way. Not there. Is it up this way? Right. So when we play it, maybe on this screen, except I can't bring up the pause screen. So it's not on this screen. So this is the default one. So what if I tried this earlier and I couldn't get it to work.
I can't use this.
Yeah, I can't use it here. So it's bizarre to me. It's a tape player. If there was ever a time to try different tapes, this should be it.
I can't use this.
But yeah, we can't do it.
This here.
I mean, maybe it's completely useless. Maybe this is for something later. In all fairness, we found the last two tapes fairly recently. We found the first tape in the very, very, very beginning of the game. Man. There's probably one last thing that I've missed somewhere. Or another Ranger's cache that I just missed somewhere. We haven't tried. Yeah, we tried that one just now. Cannot look or use the phone. It's getting quite late. I can't be going forever. This is this little spot. I will attempt another loop. I'll attempt another loop through just the main trail, which I think that's what this is. I think this is the main trail. Because in all fairness, the last time we passed through the main loop, we had the axe, but we did not have the key to the sinkhole path. We did not have the key to open the caches. Maybe that's the key. Here we go. Oh, no shit, that's already one we've seen. I do want to check out the sinkhole area because I think there might be something we missed there. Shit, I'm back at the tape. God damn it. I think I'm like stuck in this loop. I need to get back over there. So let's try this again. So a compass would be helpful. Compass would be a nice to have. Go straight. Here we go. That's another station. I guess the stations aren't marked. Actually, hold on. Can I read that real quick? That might actually have more information. Oh, never mind. That's how we got the basic map. Nothing new necessarily. And this is the part where... Right, so this is... Okay, so this is the path for the sinkholes areas. And there is indeed a sinkhole. There's a hole, it is sinking. True to its word. This is a shortcut path that probably has nothing other than a shortcut, which is fine. All it needs. It doesn't need anything else. Doesn't need anything fancier than that. So let's go back. Just a shortcut. Nothing elaborate. But sometimes a shortcut is just a shortcut. Nothing fancy, no highfalutin tootin', cowboy tootin'. But most importantly, be kind. Oh, is my guy actually able to fall? Yeah, my guy sort of like his foot kind of went towards that edge precariously. We're following that all the way through. We arrive here, which I think we've been to. Yeah, we saw this list. So I think that means we've ended up here. I'm gonna go backwards then. It'll probably bring us to the fence. We did open. There's no plaque. Alright, we opened this fence. Okay, so that was nothing new. So my hunch that it was the sinkhole path led me to nothing. That's okay. Yeah, he does that a lot. There's the toolbox, nothing else in the toolbox. We've plundered it for all it's worth. I think I know what's gonna happen. It's gonna say, well...
Alright, just one more blank. I have to find more pieces of wood before...
So I can, like... Alright, look at that. It's like you just make the one little jump, bro. Come on. Just one little jump, bro. It's not bad. It's not that bad. You can handle it. My guy can't handle it. It's too much. Too much for his dainty little legs. Already looked through these. I guess those are probably like Kickstarter supporters. I kind of forgot about this, but I think this game was a Kickstarter game. I think that's like where some of those little bonus, like fun images and like people profiles came from randomly. Let's see if there was anything over on this side. This is where we got the tool shed keys. But I don't think it. Would we have seen? Let's look. Tool shed keys were in this little gaggle of stuff. As was where we found the fourth plank. Sometimes the little noise he makes when he like bumps into something, he goes, Sometimes I hear it as the first part of the noise in Ocarina of Time when the Gorons are like notice your presence. When they see you, they go, hmm. And then when you walk away, they go, and they like face plant on the ground. So that order of sound effects, followed by ka-chunk, is drilled very deeply into my cerebellum. I think the cerebellum is part of the spine. Medulla oblongata. My onomatopoeia. It's drilled very deeply into my onomatopoeia. Already opened that one. Deep into my the gluteus maximus. Yes, that's a very important part of the brain. The gluteus maximus. I use that for thinking all the fucking time. Sometimes use it to talk even. Fuck, man. There must have been maybe something there still. I feel like I'm running out of ideas. Have I gone this way recently? Can't remember. I think this is where we had the vision, obviously. We definitely had that. Took a little nappy nap and it was weird. Anything else here? Damn. I would be willing to bet this is probably where a lot of people give up on the game. Because it is a find all the MacGuffins in a veritable maze. And it's kind of not fun, I'm not gonna lie. It's making me lose my faith in myself to conquer this challenge, and my faith in the game to be worth it. Can I use the axe on the toilet? Nope. I can just look at it and feel forlorn for the toilet. An abandoned, lonely toilet. Sometimes I feel like an abandoned toilet too. There have been times in my life where I felt like an abandoned toilet, you know? I used to be desirable, you know? Used to be useful. Receive things from people. And, you know, then after a while you feel discarded, you know? A discarded toilet left on a camp, on a hiking trail. For people to use you as a landmark. Back when you used to have utility, used to have function. Used to mean something. Not anymore though. Not anymore though. Gracie makes me feel like a proper useful toilet again. Those sad abandoned toilet days are behind me. Nowadays, my wife does a very good job of making me feel like a useful toilet. Those golden years are back, baby. Oh god, I think this is a sign I need to wrap it up. The fucking 2 a.m. delirium is setting in. Don't tell me there's something new in the tower viewers. Don't give me that.
Awfully serene.
You said that last time. All right. Don't give me that, bro. Come on. Just put the fries in the bag, bro. Put the toilet in the bag. Put the fries in the toilet. Don't put the fries in the toilet. Don't do that. Yeah. What was it? Was there another sign? Look. Alright, so that's Paul's, yeah, which we kind of knew already. Man, I do not know what else. I can't open that one. What else hath eluded me? I feel like I'm nearing the completion of lap numero dos. I don't know if I've actually explored this since the last loop. I feel like I have. Oh, no, this is, I think, something I've never seen before. This is a part of the map I've not gone to. Oh, there's a plank, a perfect plank. Sitting there, so pristine, so beautiful. There was just one little side path I had never tried. I had never tried that side path before. Well, we have tried it. Not only did we try it, but we succeeded. So now, after all of that, I was just getting ready to give up. After all that, oh me of little faith, beginning to sound the siren of submitting to the challenge and admitting defeat. Not anymore. No longer. Let's head back to something. I'm going the right way. I just did a circle. I gotta get back to the bridge. And I definitely know of a nifty way there. And this is it. There we go. Hurrying as fast as my unhurried sprint will carry me. See you later, sad dump toilet. I don't need you anymore. I'm abandoning that toilet much like how the other people abandoned it. It was useful as a mile marker. Now it is fucking... Well, I would say like... I would say do some kind of pun about like it's so useless to me. As useless as shit. As useless as piss. Or as useful as piss. But then I'd be like, all right, but that's actually what toilets are for. Never mind. That is specifically when toilets are the most useful. I think it'll be in the next screen. No, but we are getting close. Yes. Yes. So after all that, we crossed the goddamn bridge. Oh my god. Game saved. So what could possibly await us? Another dove. Which means another... Oh, that is an unfortunate place to pass out. Another mysterious dream sequence. We're always wearing the same outfit, too. Whomst? Whomst the fuck?
Well,
are you okay?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Oh, always wearing a mask. Oh boy.
How we do it, Mr. MAS? How's the family?
I do appreciate the Picasso-esque architecture here.
Narcoleptic episodes have quieted down since the last time I saw you.
A bit.
Right, a bit. Keeping stress to a minimum? Right.
He was saying how he doesn't sleep much.
Do try to be careful. You're, can be dangerous when operating heavy machinery, especially with how severe your case is. I recommend having your wife...
But narcolepsy doesn't mean having inability to sleep.
Chauffeur you to the store and back. As for why you're here...
The doves are causing him to be narcoleptic, though.
Paint me a picture, Mark. What's going on?
Cataplexy. I don't know what that means.
It's on and off. Sometimes when I'm upset. Sometimes when my fever flares up. But always when I see them.
Them?
It feels like I'm melting. Then I lose all control.
When you see...
The doves. They see me. They watch me.
Are we the doves because we're watching him right now?
Are you wearing a mask?
Who isn't?
So deep, bro.
I'm upping your dosage. Keep up the anakinra and etoposide.
Those are the two prescriptions we saw in his abode.
Necessary.
In his apartment.
I know what you're thinking. Don't say it. We need to take a blood sample. That okay?
Give us your blood. The only option is no. And then he says yes.
Good. See that clock up there? I'll be back in 2 minutes. You better be here when I get back.
Another 2-minute timer.
I'm dying.
Oop. Black and white.
The martyrdom of violence is Vegas in lights. We fear the slow death. The blink, wet drip. Heroes die in blazes of glory. Peasants eat the flesh like mudflies in shit. We face the crunch all the same.
Crunch, like peanut butter crunch. That's my favorite. Sure. All right, it's getting late. It's getting late. This is a weird one. Save game. You kept hearing me. If you've been here for a bit, you've probably heard me say a number of times. So it's like I don't know if I like this, but I don't hate it. It's definitely not a bad game. It's well, like, developed. It's well implemented. I just don't know if it's for me. I'm also curious how much longer it is, because I am actually hold on. And doves. How much is the game, for one thing? I'm gonna guess $10. 20 bucks. It is 20. Wow, $25. That's a bit more than I was expecting. But maybe the game is not super short. A quick like perusal here. So I know it's gotten like pretty good reviews, not a ton of reviews, but the percentage of them is very positive overall. In fact, I think it's 1% short of being overwhelmingly positive. Yeah, multi-textural, multi-layered, surreal, frightening, yeah, creative. 6 hours, 7 hours, so we're probably a little bit less than half the way through. Yeah. And yeah, all the vast majority of the recent reviews are very positive. There it is. Lynchian storytelling. There it is. It wasn't a coincidence. Okay, well, it is a coincidence, but still, I was wondering if this would be considered Lynchian. I just don't know. This didn't really grab me, honestly. And I love mysterious stuff, but this one, I feel like this reminds me of how I frequently feel about, what's a good word to describe it? Really spacey progressive rock and like artsy avant-garde music. Because I like stuff that's weird and fucked up, but only sometimes. Like, I like King Crimson, I like Frank Zappa, I like the weird shit, but some of it's too much for me. Some of it's like too atonal, and some of it is too dissonant and kind of ugly, you know? Some of it's like too out there, but some of it really resonates with me. Some art that is ugly, so to speak, I go, wow, I like this a lot. Like, it scratches a weird itch for me. And the key that I've learned over the years with like those kinds of bands, King Crimson is a good example like this. I really like the music, the songs where like the rhythm section is holding it down. The drums are doing something that is kind of creative and interesting, but I can kind of hang on to. And the bass is doing something that I can kind of like use as an anchor. But then the melodies are doing weird shit. The singer's doing something bizarre or arrhythmic or amelodic, or the guitar is doing something loud and noisy and atonal. But like there's like a bass line, maybe not literally, but there's like a bedrock that I can like kind of come back to. And I think I feel that way about other art too, where it's like I like when it's kind of weird, but if it's going in every direction, I think my brain has a hard time keeping up. Maybe this would be less weird for me if I wasn't streaming it, where it's like, when you're streaming, your attention is a little bit more divided. Not that much. I mean, chat's been, really chill tonight, which is perfectly fine. It's not like, oh god, everyone's so distracting. I don't know. Maybe it's more of a contemplative game where, yeah, you're really meant to just really ruminate on that shit. Got to read between the lines a lot. Very weird dialogue, lots of double meaning. Yeah. Everything eventually does make sense. Okay. Putting fat into parts of the body, speaking Spanish. Right. And that's a very fair point too, Ace. Maybe this is one of those games where the advice to new players might just be trust me, it's worth it. I don't know if that's the case, but I wonder if that's what Ace is kind of getting at, where it's like it will all make sense. There will be answers, there will be connections. Right now, we get those what does J.J. Abrams call it? We get those mystery boxes. You're introduced to a thing, and there's no explanation. What is this thing? There is an answer, but we're not going to tell you what the answer is. And then here's another mystery box, and another mystery box, another mystery box, and like at the end, we might get answers to these things. We might get connections. It's a slow burn, and a slow burn. Creates meaning in the randomness. Yeah. Well, and to your point, Ace, I'd like to think that there have been a couple points where I would go, oh, okay, this is what that was referring to. This is what this means. This is what this. There have been a couple of moments or things we picked up on, but it hasn't been satisfying is the problem. But maybe there will be some really juicy payoffs. Maybe there will be some really juicy payoffs. You know, hold on. What was my total playtime as of right now? 3.7 hours. 3.7 hours. I mean, yeah, you know, depending on what you're doing, that could be a lot of time. For some video games, that's a drop in the bucket. So maybe I need at least one more session of this length. I mean, maybe we're about the halfway point. Some people, it said it was 6 hours. Others said it was 7. I tend to play these games kind of slow. For me, it's probably more like a 7 or 8 hour game, if I had to guess. But yeah, like maybe like another full session, and it'll start to click a little bit more. But yeah, for this one session on its own though, I will say this much: I don't dislike it. I'm not like if I were giving it a Steam review, I wouldn't give it a negative rating. I don't think, but I just wouldn't review it honestly. That's the thing. If gun to my head and say thumbs up or thumbs down. Oh man, I don't know. I wish I could do a. I don't know. I wish I could do a middle. Right now, I would say, could you please give me 3 more hours? Person holding a gun to my head, could you please give me 3 more hours to do like another session of this game? And then I will have an answer. Right, it's only good or bad, right. And that's one reason why it is good to not take that overall rating too much at face value. Very positive, mostly positive, overwhelming. Well, I don't know, usually overwhelmingly positive is a pretty good sign. I don't know if I've ever had. Well, hold on. Let me check. Okay, I can name one example in recent memory of a game that had an overwhelmingly positive review rating that I would give a negative review for, and it was Ratshaker. I would give Ratshaker a negative review. I would say I by the end of it, I was actively disliking it. Ratshaker's great for 10 minutes. If you only play the game for 10 minutes, Ratshaker is awesome and it's hilarious. And look at this. Look at all these positive reviews of people playing it for 0.7 hours. Less than an hour. Played for 1 hour. I mean, let's be real, you could probably beat the game in an hour. You could probably beat the game in less than an hour if you were like really gunning for it. And maybe that's my problem. Maybe my problem is I played it too slow. So yeah, I'm a little bit surprised that is an overwhelmingly positive review on Steam. I think that's shocking. But generally speaking, it's usually pretty good. But like Ace said, when it's thumbs up, thumbs down, sometimes you have to give a thumbs down with context. Sometimes it's a thumbs up with context. So that's why it is good to, for what I usually try to do, is to read some of the reviews. Obviously, you can't read all of them, but try to read some of the reviews. Kind of pick up on what are some of the common complaints or common praises, or when someone gives a negative review, why do they say it's negative? If someone just said game's fucked up or game is shitty, negative review, that doesn't really help. But if someone says this game was not for me, but it might be for others, and here's why, that can be helpful, because sometimes a game will be mixed on Steam, and I'll go, oh shit, I like that game. Other times the game will be mixed, I'll be like, yeah, that game was not my favorite. Polarizing, exactly. Whereas sometimes polarizing means some people love it, some people don't love it. 97% exactly. Yeah, Ratshaker went nowhere. Yeah, I'm exactly with you, Ace. Exactly. The concept was the whole game. Yeah. Yeah. It's a bummer. It almost makes me wish the game stopped the second you enter the house, because it gets, well, I don't know. There's the part where like you explode the TV and the shrapnel pierces the rat. Like that was kind of cool. There's like glimmers of cool things, but they drop off so quickly. With every step you take into the house, the interesting things drop off so quickly. 4 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10, right? It would overall become like a 50, right? Exactly, yeah. Well, 50%, which is to say mixed. It would be mixed, I think. Maybe mostly positive, maybe. But yeah, I know what you mean though. Yeah, it's a imperfect system, and of course, the reality is that most rating systems are imperfect. You know, when it comes to numeric, you know, most like quantitative measures of how a game is received is going to inherently be flawed in some way, because there's so much qualitative stuff. There's so many shades of gray. It's hard arriving at a grade or a number that truly captures it quickly and concisely. And we keep trying. We keep trying to, you know, to find ways to collate that kind of data and present it to potential consumers. You know, we're always, I don't say we, I don't work for Valve, but you know what I mean. Just in general, game development and game platforms we're always trying. They treat 6 out of, yes, and part of that problem too is that there's so many good games. Well, really, there's so many games. There's just so many games, and we have limited free time. So that is just kind of how it goes. You know, it's truly, and I think most people are conscious of this. Well, hopefully most people are conscious of this, that it is kind of unfair to look a game up, see it got a 6 out of 10, and go, wow, that game's fucking garbage, and then move on. And the reality is that the game's obviously not garbage. If it was garbage, I would get a 1 or a 2 out of 10. 6 is more than passable. That, like Ace said, that's above average. But it's not an 8 out of a 10. If it's an 8 out of 10, maybe I'll buy it on sale. Maybe I'll wait for a Humble Bundle. If it's a 10 out of 10, maybe I'll play it. Maybe I'll play the demo, you know, that kind of thing. There's just too many games. There's too many games to play. It's a good problem to have, but it is the reality. Our free time is limited. I know mine is. So, and I've been guilty of looking at a game, seeing that it's like 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, and I go, I don't know. It looks kind of derivative. It looks like it reminds me too much of blank. Reminds me of Diablo. Reminds me of RimWorld. Reminds me of other games that I like. Does it have enough going for it to draw me in? And sometimes I hit pass, you know. Really, most times I hit pass. But I play through games I would consider, yeah, and not regret the time spent. Yeah, it's like I don't regret it, which is a decent measure too. It's a decent measure. Anyway, friends, let's go and wrap it up though. It's late. It's late. Good lord. I'm curious. Is there anybody streaming this game right now? I am the only one. There were other people streaming it earlier. There was like I think earlier Twitch said that there were 40 people viewing 10 Dead Doves. So other people were streaming it earlier. But I am the last of my kind right now. It is late. It is late in the evening, my friends. But I've got good news, and then I've got less good news. The first good news is that we got some raid targets, which is nice. The bad news is no stream tomorrow, almost certainly. I'm hanging out with some friends after work. We're going to watch a movie. We're going to see Wolfman, which I am a fake movie fan. I had never even heard this movie was being made until my friends messaged me saying, Alex, you want to come with us to the movies? And I said, sure, what are we seeing? They said Wolfman. I was like, I don't know what that is, but one of them said, like, yo, it's really good, like, well, maybe not really good, because none of us have seen it yet, but, like, dark atmospheric horror, and I said, ooh, I like dark atmospheric horror. The Witch is my favorite. That's my favorite horror movie. And anything that is, like, dark atmospheric, brooding, creepy shit, I like that shit. So, even if I don't like it, I'll be hanging out with some friends. That'll be nice. So probably no stream tomorrow. Should still be good for Saturday, should still be good for Sunday. Next week's gonna be a weird one, because I probably won't stream Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. I've got evening stuff all 3 of those days. So next week might be a little bit weird. But as always, we'll play it by ear. I'll like, you know, post schedule and whatnot. I'll do the usual stuff later, which is to say probably Sunday night or Monday morning. I'll post the schedule once I have an even more clear idea of what to expect. But In the meantime, though, stream is wrapping up right now. We're gonna raid a friend of ours. Wolfman looks interesting. I've heard very good things about Nosferatu, which kind of surprised me because I wasn't sure it would be something that everybody would like, but everyone I've talked to about Nosferatu has said like very positive things. Now, granted, most of the people I've talked to about it are pretty hardcore horror fans, but still, I thought that would be one that would be maybe not for everybody. The way that like The Lighthouse is not for everybody. Again, I'm not a movie buff even in general, but I like some things. And I liked The Lighthouse a lot, but that's one where I go, not an everyone kind of movie, but yeah, very good movie. All right, guys. Here's my socials page. Here it is in all of its splendor. There it is. Oh god, not in all caps though. Sorry, don't want to yell it at you. My socials page. Ah. So that's got all my links, my social media, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, fucking Mastodon, Blue Sky, Pornhub, OnlyFans. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have it. But anyway, all the links are there. My YouTube channels that I maintain. Socials. My YouTube channels that I maintain, including the archive channel, stream archive channel that has everything I streamed for the past 4 years. And then also my Discord server. Discord server is the big one. Oh, fuck, because I'm not streaming tomorrow. So since I'm not streaming tomorrow, we're probably going to do the giveaways at the end of the stream on Saturday. That's what I'm thinking. We'll probably do the giveaways on Saturday night at the end of the stream. But I am doing some giveaways in my Discord server basically the next time I stream. So since I'm probably not going to stream tomorrow, unless plans change, that always could happen. But unless plans change tomorrow, yeah, no stream tomorrow. So the next time I stream, when that stream ends, we'll roll the giveaways. All the giveaways are open for participation. All the raffles are open for entry. And all you got to do is go in the Discord server, into my Discord server. There are channels set up for each giveaway. The instructions are real easy to follow. It couldn't be simpler. We'll have a Steam key for Warhammer 40k Darktide, Warhammer 40k Bolt Gun as well, a key for A Plague Tale Innocence. A couple really cool games. So I got some good stuff there, and we're rolling those giveaways. It's not subscriber only, not follower only even, so anybody can participate. And like I said, we're rolling those giveaways next time I stream in the evening. You don't have to be in the stream when the giveaways are rolled. I will DM the winners, so don't feel like you got to be like up the whole time, like, oh god, I gotta be, I can't blink my eyes lest I miss Alex's giveaways. Thank you for hanging out though, friends. Thank you Jet for popping in as well, but it's always good to see you. Ace says, jokes on you, I'm antisocial. Oh, and Ilu with a nut. Sorry, Ilu. I'm such a bad friend. We always got a nut for your friends, man. If your friends request a nut, you got a nut for your friends, man. That's what true friendship's all about. So sorry I missed the nut opportunity, if you will. And thank you again to Kara and Capralog. Both rated us, which is super cool. Thank you both. Kara and Capralog, two fucking homies, man. We love those cool cats. Cool cats. We're gonna raid this cool cat. We're raiding 420 Blazer, by the way. He is a few things. He's wearing an hoodie. He's wearing the kind of hoodie I have. He's got the blue one. And he's playing Ocarina of Time. He's playing Ocarina of Time for the first time. It is so rare in today's day and age, in today's polarized political environments, to find a person streaming or even just experiencing Ocarina of Time for the first time. And yet this man is doing it. And that's cool. I think that's really cool. You piss loud as fuck. I think that's really cool. So we're going to hang out with 420 Blaze It, playing Ocarina of Time for the first time. He is about to do the Water Temple. No, he just completed the Water Temple. Yes. I think he just completed the Water Temple. So, and he says no spoilers, no backseating. He's very serious about that. And yeah, I think he has maintained his Ocarina of Time innocence. I think he doesn't know who Sheik is. I think he's managed to avoid the spoilers. Anyway, friends, I'll see you guys there. Thanks for hanging out, guys and gals. And I'll see you guys around. Like I said, next time we stream, we'll have some giveaways. Probably do some Caves of Cud on Saturday. Looking forward to that. Everyone have a great night. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Good night.
Welcome back. Oh shit.
Double A.